Yo, welcome back to more Fate Hollow Ataraxia. The veil is down. Bazette saw the full truth that we even learned that it was her wish as she was dying to keep on living, of course. After she saw the truth of what Kide did to her which is even crazier, learning, the feelings she apparently had for him. And the trust that was there. It's such a Kide bastard move, the fact that he was the one who recommended her and endorsed her, and she came down, and he came to see her, which, explains why she was so caught off guard. And, she broke. And now she is a machine. She is just gonna keep going. She's not gonna stop herself at this point. She is just gonna... That wall is gonna stay there. Angra was surprised. But we also saw the full extent of his story when Bazette was reviving, right before shit hit the fan there. And it, really personalizing him, seeing, even what his family did to him, and how he was there for like years as well. Poor fucking guy, always felt bad for him. But this is where we're at now. Looks like we're gonna be having another visit to Karen at the church, so I guess we'll see what's what, man. And I guess this time I should probably go ahead and do the drinking and bath stuff at night or whatever the fuck, so we'll see what that's all about. I'm sure I'll enjoy it, but I'm just really into the main story right now, so let's see what's up. No signs of people in the plaza. Oh yeah, and Angra just straight up saying, or someone saying that if they're, like, pretty much it's up to Shiro at this point. It's up to the hero of justice to do whatever is coming next, which is probably going to end up being a confrontation between him and Angra. They've already set up like the parallels there last time we visited Karen. And yeah, so save Karen, save Bazette, it seems actually at this point. But yeah, so I guess let's go. No signs of people in the plaza. The house of God stands quiet, no visitors in sight. This place stands far away from the world, further still from heaven, a place of confession for the lost. A girl unknown to me is waiting at the church. Whether it is the first time or the last, it has no meaning here. She is something that never existed to begin with. She is everywhere and nowhere, just like him. The flow of time is irrelevant here. If I'm not mistaken, I'm visiting this place for the third time. In the end, I'll go visit the church. We're really reaching the end here. I can't remember how many times I've dragged myself here. The rules of the 4 days do not apply here. I can meet and part with her however many times I wish. The two of us would eventually run out of things to talk about, though. New elements do not enter here, so it's only natural that I would someday fill in all of the events. I come to the church to fill the blank spaces, and this will be the last time. Visits after this one will mean little to me. It's not that I'm tired, but I've run out of vigor. What I need is momentum, not rest. Let's go produce a little energy. Let's do it. We gotta get things going here. I agree. Shiro needs to find a way to break through and, I guess, reach a conclusion here. The performance was rather short this time. After expecting so much, it's a bit of a letdown. But seeing as it did give me a little of the energy I was after, I guess it was fine. The grinding heat in my chest feels good. And they do say it's bad for your health if you don't get angry once in a while. Gotta let it out. Hello. However, I'm not satisfied with what follows afterwards. Karen, who has finished her performance, again stands in front of me, silent. It may be just me, but she looks to be in an even worse mood than before. You could even say she's standing imposingly. The cloudiness matches this church. Rather than piercing sunlight that makes you feel alive, it is this deathly grayness that matches the church so well. The church itself has a long history. Built way before the war, it was renovated after incurring heavy damage during the Third Holy Grail War. A person named Kotomine Rise was dispatched as a qualified candidate who was particularly familiar with the land. That's Papa Kotomine there. The father's father. He was the father of Karen's predecessor, Kotomine Kire. Kotomina Rise, despite his young age, performed the role of supervisor in the Third Holy Grail War. In recognition of his achievements, he was entrusted with this church. There you go. With plenty of experience under his belt. You know, I don't know if I ever knew that before, if that's why they had the church. I don't think I ever knew that. But I guess that makes sense. With plenty of experience under his belt, he strove for an even better outcome in the Fourth Holy Grail War, but died due to unforeseen circumstances. Kenneth and a fucking gun. The local noble mages he assisted suffered unexpected defeat, and the war ended in chaos. Yeah, R.I.P. Tokiomi. The Fourth Holy Grail War, the battle that caused Shinto's Great Fire. The third one was 50 years before, roughly around the same time as the World War, and the fourth one was just as the newly modernized economy was about to stagnate. That World War tie-in in Fate Apocrypha was pretty nuts. And with the battle Emiyashiro was involved in half a year ago, Fuyuki's Holy Grail Wars came to an end. Up to this point, it's been 200 years. It's amazing how such a sacrament has been carried out until now in such a far eastern land. The tenacity of the participants that tried to reach a miracle was near fanaticism. When it comes to obsession, the Holy Grail, the Holy Church, and the Mages Association are not much different. I do wonder though, is that place on the other side really that good? But enough of that. Oh yeah. We gotta do this now. What a moment.
私には話題がありません。約束はあなたの話が終わってからです。
俺からかよ。
There's no way around it. Having been outlasted in a contest of silence, it is now my job to suggest the topic of discussion. But I've run out of things to say. There's nothing I could chat about with her, nor do I have anything worth asking. There's nothing that's on my...
そういえば...
There's one matter of great interest to me.
何か?
Oh?
いや、そういえば服が違うなって。あんた、夜は包囲を着てなかったよな。
Oh yeah.
ええ、それが何か?
何って、どうして着替えるのかなと。あれって包囲とは程遠いだろ？今はシスター全開だけど、夜のあんたはとても神職に見えなかったぜ。
No, that was something else entirely. It was beyond the point where it could be overlooked just because it's also black like a cassock.
それは神父にしては軽装すぎるということです。
I guess I don't know what a cassock is.
軽装すぎるんじゃなくて、イメージの問題というか、あの服ちょい派手すぎないか？全体的に黒いし、まるで悪役だ。あんたがずっと包囲姿だったら変な誤解をすることもなかったのに。
I don't know. I don't know if that would have made a difference.
あれは悪魔払いを行う時のものです。
Nice.
戦闘用の服装ですから、包囲とはイメージが異なるのは当然かと。
ああ、悪魔払い用の戦闘服なんだ。確かに動きやすそうだったけど、ほとんど裸みたいなもんだし。
The hell?
つまり、私の服装に何か個人的な意見があると。
意見っていうより疑問。動きやすくてもあんなんじゃ不安でしょうがないだろう。
Oh my god.
というか、誰の趣味だよ。
Who designed you?
ほら、その下手な水着よりやばいっていうか、無
Absurdly
理に
arousing.
戦場的というか、なんだ、言いづらいことなんでうまく言えないんだけど。あれ、下を履き忘れてない？
Right. It's fucked up. I'm so used to designs like that, especially in FGO with like so many characters. It's like, oh, you're wearing basically nothing. Well, I guess that's normal now, you know? No answer. Does that mean yes?
あれは仕様です。初めからスカートはありません。横島な考えはやめてください。
God, this woman is really reading my mind.
そうだよな。そんなわけないよな。あんたはシスターだし、誘惑はご法度だよな。悪い。分かりきった質問だった。つい気になって聞いちまったんだが、 あんな戦闘用包囲なんてマジありえないもんな。で、あれ誰の趣味なんだ？
So, whose idea was it?
誰の趣味でもありません。あれは私がサイギーの中から選び、手を加えただけのものです。
Ah.
選んだのはあんたなんだ。
機能性を重視した結果です。私に求められるものは
Okay.
運動性であって、それとあなたから戦場的に見えたのは当然です。
You
あれ
see.
はもともと男性を誘惑するためのものですから。
What is this conversation?
は？
I'm stunned for seducing men. Is she serious?
何それ？誘惑はご法度だって言わなかった？
言ったのはあなただけです。私は一言も禁じてはいませんが。
True.
けど不敬って言ったじゃんか。下を履き忘れてるのはわざとだって思ったら。
男性を引きつけるための服を着ることと報酬で服を脱ぐことは違います。あなたの言いようではまるで私が露出狂のようでしたので。
It seems that's the disrespect she was mad at. From the standpoint of a man, neither seems very different, but exhibitionism certainly would be bad, as it's a crime.
けどさ、なんで男を引きつけるんだよ。シスターってのは低粛であるべきだろ？それともあんた、男なら誰でもいいの？
その男性が望むのなら拒むことはありません。例えばあなたに女
What
性
the
を暴
fuck?
きたいという渇きがあるのな
Yo,
ら
what?
それに応え
My
お願いし
god.
ましょう。
Cotton.
それも私の労働です。
Is it?
好みは常に痛みに応えるもの。私はあなたに暴かれるのではなく魔に暴かれる。人間であるあなたが罪を負うことはないのです。
What in the damn fuck did I just read? I see. If you think about it, even when she's not doing anything, she's always tinged with the taint of demons. Even if nobody dirties their hands, she automatically gets aroused and comes anyway. What the fuck? What happened to fate, man? What happened? It's masturbation akin to self-mutilation. If that's her everyday routine, then of course it wouldn't make much of a difference who her partner is.
つまりなんだ、日々の祈りと大差ない同じ労働ってことか。参ったな。実は慢性的に誘ってたとか？
ええ、あなたが望むのでしたら。
This reads like a really long setup to a porn that's not gonna happen.
本当？
What the
ラッ
fuck
キ
is
ー
going
助
on?
かった。俺望んでないから別にいいです。
There you go. No, I'm glad. Very glad that I could get by without humiliating a girl. No matter what anyone says, I'm not the slightest bit inclined to try it. Even if she asked me, I would want no parts. But if the condition is that it can't happen unless I feel like it, there's no problem.
それはどういった意味合いの反応ですか？潔白な女性が好みとか。
いや、そういうこだわりはない。
Nah.
そいつがやりたくてやってることなら24時間特会引っかえ節操なしでいいんじゃない？何時の隣人を愛せよってあんたらの売り文句だし。
God damn. I didn't know Cotton got down like that.
それと私の労働は違うと思うのですが、私の行為はやはり明確な労働に他なりません。
そりゃますます得が高い。相応の対価と取り替えっこの関係も悪くはないさ。お高く止まって何もなしなものよりずっといい。
What the fuck? Jesus. Who wrote this, man? Look over the church with the glance. There aren't any statues here. Doesn't look as if I'll be accused of slander.
わかる？仮にあんたのそれが恒常的なお仕事だからってそれを理由に避けたりはしないってこと。
I mean, I do agree with that. Like, I'm not judging that part of it. I don't give a fuck about that. But it's just the way it's written is just so funny.
肉体面じゃなく精神面の問題でさ。別の情はあっても愛情がないから関わりたくないんです。
I feel that. Although if she keeps wandering around in front of my eyes in an outfit like that, there's no telling how things will turn out. What? The preferences of a normal adult male are one thing, but to me, those clothes are a little intense.
あなたの考えは分かりました。今後参考にさせていただきます。
あれ、服の話はもういいのか？
ええ、もう十分です。知る気はありませんでしたが、あなたのことがよく分かった。
I did not want to know.
本当、随分と弱っているのですね、あなたは。私の目には吹けば飛んでいきそうなほど小さく見える。そんなに自分が嫌いなのですか？
Do you hate yourself so much? Her outright provocation produces a burst of energy within me. Oh, well that's what we were looking for, I guess. What did you just see of me with those dead eyes, you?
なんでさ。
Ooh.
別に俺、自分が嫌だなんて思うことはないけど、説教なら余計なお世話だから黙ってくんない？
これは私の私服を褒めてくれたお礼よ。諦めて受け取りなさい。それで、あなたが私を嫌うのはどうして？
She jumped straight to the issue. Following her lead, I blurted
そ
out.
りゃ、自分の欲望がないやつは気に食わない。
I ignore the mountain of minor flaws and go straight for the killer one.
ほら、だからあなたは自分が嫌い。
I wasn't gonna.
聖杯を破壊したエミやシロンには、自己に帰る欲望がないのだもの。
I wasn't gonna say anything.
自分には与えず、隣人には与える献身の鏡。世界は正しくあれと祈るようなあり方。それがあなたの生き方であることは間違いない。
Mm-hmm.
なのに、どうしてかしらね。あなたはそれを美しいと感じられない。
いや、だって。
It's not beautiful in the slightest. The problem comes before even judging whether it's good or evil. I have no intention of trying to live that sort of a good-for-nothing life in the first place. Hmm.
もう誰もエミやシロを責めていないのに、自分の欲望を持とうとしないなんて。ねえ、人並みの幸福はそんなにつまらない？
Ah, I get it. My way of life is, in short, an existence where I don't have the patience to be content with that. There should be as much happiness as there are lives. Just a tiny amount is not worth the trouble, it screams.
うまいこと言うな、あんた。さすがは司祭代理。グーの音も出ない逆説だ。機会があったら今度は本気で叱ってくれ。
ええ、私の小言で10年来の正義感が変わるとは思えませんが、あなたが望むのでしたらもう一度諭しましょう。
I mean, because I was gonna say here, that's why I was kind of like, because, you know, the whole point of, like, Shiro, like, you know, finding his reason to make the desire to be a hero of justice his own, right? Like, not just something he gets from Kiritsugu, but something that he, because either he finds the beauty of it, because, you know, it's simply just thinks it's right, or it's a hero for someone specifically. It's like, you know, he comes to that of his own, right? And for him to say like it's not beautiful in the slightest, and I was like, well, maybe they're not talking about that, but I guess they are. Which I don't know if they're highlighting the fact that he's not really speaking as himself, like as kind of influenced by Agara. It's just, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm fully understanding this. I stand up. I should have left earlier as soon as the organ stopped. What I wanted was an energizing hatred. Realizing my disgust for myself is making all of that motivation disappear.
じゃあな、他にやることがありそうだし、あんたともここまでだ。
If I go in any further, I'll be venturing outside my domain. If these 4 days are someone's reproduction of a holy grail war, then Emiyashiro and this woman Karen cannot meet. If I keep meeting people who were not in the battle, my existence as Emiyashiro will
聖杯を
collapse.
探しに行くのですね。あなたは世界の終わらせ方に気づいたの
The
です
way
か？
to end this world. The voice rings out behind me. Even turning around is a pain.
さてな、 遠坂凛が言うには俺が聖杯の持ち主を倒せばいいって話だが。
With the intelligence I have at my disposal, it just ends with my own defeat no matter how many times I
で
try.
しょうね。そのためには絵を完成させなければいけない。
Complete the picture, slide the tiles into place,
あ
Shiro.
なたはあなたの意義を見つけないと。
Meaning means self-awareness, recognizing what it is that I must do. This woman is telling me to find that by myself without someone else telling me.
敵の本拠地を探しなさい。そこに始まりの鍵があるはずです。
The enemy's stronghold.
お言葉だけど、洋館ならとっくに調べたよ。
見落としがあるのよ。
Oh,
遠坂の後継ぎにロンドンの話を聞きなさい。
about London. A straightforward piece of precise advice. I don't want to look back, but my feet stop and my neck turns. See, that's why I didn't want to look.
契約違反だ。情報交換だけって話だったのに。
今回だけは特別です。言ったでしょ。次にあなたが来た時、迷っているのなら道を示すと。
Fair enough. Did she really make a promise like that by herself? Really, she's a woman that just does whatever she wants.
サンキュー。じゃ、これで本当に用済みだな。
ええ。私がエミやシローに関われるのはこれが限度です。
Alright, I guess that's that. It's probably the last time we're gonna meet with Karen like that. I leave the church. Emiyashiro had not met Karen Hortensia to begin with. It's always been an impossible event. I have no reason to grieve, even if this was our final farewell. Heard the last piece of advice. Free action at night. Emiya residents decided to tell Rin. Alright, well, looks like we got a lot of things to do at night, and during the day, I guess. Shinji. What the hell? What's up, you fuck? Although it's an abrupt question, with the excellent housekeeper known as Sakura being monopolized by the Emiya residents, just how is the Mato household holding up, I wonder? Oh god.
というか、シンジって普段何食ってんの？
アポなしでやってくるなり随分な質問するね、このお客さん。古い馴染みじゃなかったら縛り首にしているところさ。
What? For asking what you eat? With a broad smile, Mato Shinji gives a gentlemanly response. As expected from a son of the bourgeois, he's been brought up well.
で、本当
I
の
guess I
とこ
wouldn't
ろ
understand.
何の用だよエミヤ。そんなどうでもいいこと聞きに来たわけじゃないだろ。
どうでもよくはない。こっちはさくらに夕食を手伝ってもらってる立場だからな。その煽りでマトウ家の夕食がおろそかになってたら申し訳が立たない。
ああ、そういうこと。相変わらず余分なところだけは気が回るね。
Ha, Shinji lets out a dry laugh. His cynicism doesn't have its usual bites.
元気がないな、シンジ。やっぱりさくらがいないんで満足に飯食ってないのか。
わけないだろ。うちの食事は雇いの家政婦が用意してたんだよ。まあ僕はほとんど外食で済ませていたし、じいさんの世話は家政婦がやってたんだけどね。
へえ、家政婦さんなんて雇ってたのか。
I really hate the idea that Zoken has just been chilling here this whole time. That fucker.
まあね、うちは遠坂の屋敷より大きいし、家政婦の一人や二人は雇わないと管理は行き届かないんだよ。さくらもさ、お前んところに通うまでは家のことは全部家政婦に任せっきりだったんだぜ。
Oh, that's unexpected. Or maybe not. Sakura only took up cooking after she started coming to my place. In the beginning, she couldn't even make rice balls well. She was on the verge of tears. Also, sorry the lighting's bad right now. It's like I had to order a new light for my... Oh, that's better. I had to order a new light for my thing because it busted. So I'm using this for now, this little strip here.
でもそれは最近までだろ。さくらはもう何でもできるぞ。洗濯だって料理だって俺以上なんだ。ちょくちょくこっちに帰ってきてるんだから料理とかしていくんじゃないのか。
The right to remain silent has been invoked. Shinji stays quiet like a cornered criminal, as though he wants to get something off his chest but is scared of what would happen later if he said it.
なんか引っかかるな。まあちゃんと飯食ってるならいいけど、その家政婦さんってどこにいるんだ？
もうやめたよ。さくらのやつがさ、兄さん、私たちはもう子供じゃないんだから必要ないと思いますなんて言ってやめさせちまったんだ。
Sakura does have a point. She has a point, but the Sakura Shinji is telling me about is making me vaguely uneasy.
なあシンジ、もしかしてさくらのやつこっちじゃ料理しないのか？
素人だね、その考え。地獄を見たことのないやつのスイートささ。本当の恐怖ってのは奪うことより与えることなんだって知ってるかい？
よくわからないというか深く考えたくないんだけど。
Oops, sorry.
2日に一度の割合でね。お前が食事当番の日はこっちで料理とか洗濯とかしてやがるよ。今日もあいつが夕食を作るもんだからこうして家で待ってるわけ。
ますますわからないな。いいことじゃないか。なんだってそうさっきからガクガク震えてるんだよシンジ。
なんでって言うまでもないだろう。震えてるのは怖いからだよ。ホラーだよホラー。エミヤ、お前は怖くないのか？さくらだぞ。
What?
さくらが作った料理を食べるんだぞ。
Was that the point of this conversation? Normally this is where I throw out something like, don't be so rude, you stupid brother, but Shinji's fear is 100% that of a victim.
なんだ、さくらの料理美味しくないとか？
いや、まずくはない。本人の前じゃ言わないけど、そこいらのファミレスより味はいい。まあ庶民派すぎて僕の舌には合わないけどね。どんなに技巧を凝らしてもさくらは所詮さくらなんだよな。
Ha, shut up. And no matter how scared he is, Shinji is still Shinji. I wonder if you could call this a kind of brotherly love?
いや、それはともかく。じゃあ何が不満なんだよお前。いい加減僕の妹自慢に聞こえてくるぞ。
まさか間違ってもさくらの自慢なんかするもんか。僕が言いたいのは料理の味じゃなくてさくらの態度のことだよ。そうだな、いい機会だから聞
Her
いてもらう。
behavior, not even how the food tastes. What the fuck are you talking about?
エミヤはさ、あいつの料理食べてるとき視線を感じないか？
By who, like Ryder?
視線？いや、別に感じないが。シンジは感じるのか？
感じるっつうか刺さる。あいつ食事中のマナーに神経質すぎるんだよ。ちょっとサラダを残したりすると不満そうに目をそらすし、スプーンで魚食べるとがっかりするし、後片付け手伝わないとブツブツ文句言うし。まったく子供かよあいつ。
We should probably help clean up afterwards.
バカ者、子供はお前だ。そりゃさくらじゃなくても怒る。
Yeah,
苦手なもの
exactly.
を残すのはしょうがないとしても、後片付けぐらいは手伝えるだろう。そうすればさくらだって文句は言わないぞ。そんなのシンジの方が全面的に悪いだろ。さくらの擁護はやめないぞ。
エミヤ、あの空気を知らないからそう言えるんだよね。いいよな、エミヤ邸の団らんは無駄にあったかそうで。
Yes, it's true.
うちはさくらのせいで悲惨なもんだよ。あれ以下はないっていうか絶対例のじいさんなんてチンセのレトルトの方がマシじゃのうと部屋に引きこもってるぐらいなんだからな。
Alright, the image of that is kind of funny.
それもゾウケンがさくらの料理を無駄にするからだろ。ちゃんと感謝してればさくらだって怒らないぞ。
口では何とでも言え。そうだな、エミヤさ、 そこまで言うなら確かめてくれよ。へじゃない。今まで怖くて確かめられなかったけど、エミヤが一緒ならなんとかなりそうだ。
Wait, look where?
さくらを擁護するんだろ。なら一緒に確かめに行こうぜ。
Don't okay me. Just what are we supposed to go and check?
さくら
I still don't know what's going on.
あいつ日記つけてるみたいだからさ、それを見ればあいつが僕たちをどう思ってるかわかるだろ。
Alright, well that's fucked up. No, reading someone else's diary is bad regardless of the circumstances. Plus, sneaking into Sakura's room isn't good for our lives. True.
嫌とは言わないよな、エミヤ。だいたいお前がさくらに舵を仕込んだからこんなことになったんだぞ。あいつが料理なんて覚えなければうちの食卓は平和だったんだ。教師として教え子の責任取ってみろよ。
いや、それは俺の責任では。
いや、責任だね。さくらはもともと容量の悪いやつなんだ。ああいうやつは何もさせないのが世のためなんだ。それをお前がそそのかすから僕とじいさんが養鶏場のチキンみたいに震えなくちゃいけなくなるんだぞ。うわもうとっくに我慢の限界だよ。なあエミヤ、さくらを助けたんなら僕たちも助けろよ。
I'm sorry. Not even you two can be saved. Shinji leans towards me like a zombie. In the dim Mato mansion, that performance isn't funny.
分かったから手を離せ。
Hold up, let's Just had to appreciate that for a second.
たく考えすぎなんだよ、シンジは。いいけど交換条件だぞ。仮にさくらの日記があってそこに兄さんも手伝ってくれればいいのになんて文があったら考えを改めろ。それで円満解決だ。
いいだろう。多少勘に触るけどそれぐらいだったらしてやるさ。
よし、約束したぞ、シンジ。
And this will be for Sakura's sake. If this gets Shinji to help with the housework, it should be fine. Hold on, Apparently I've sunk down too far. There we go. Sakura would forgive even something as terrible as sneaking into a girl's room without permission, right? Oh no, you're still stupid as fuck for helping, but, you know. Shiro have to be all nice and shit. We ascend the stairs of the Mato mansion, dark even at noon. Shinji's face doesn't look so good. He's the one who said let's go check, but it feels as though he'll run away at the first opportunity.
エミヤ、一つ言い忘れたことがあるんだけど。
In front of Sakura's room, in front of the firmly locked door, Shinji whispers to me.
さくらの部屋、半年前からおかしな結界が貼ってあってさ、じいさんが言うにはライダー仕込みの魔術らしい。
Damn.
お主たちでは生きて帰れぬから気をつけろとかなんとか。
Was he imitating Zoken? Oh my god. What's with this foreshadowing that feels like a bad end flag? I could only hope. Wouldn't that be funny?
ちょっと待った、話が違う。俺はたださくらの日記を一緒に確かめるだけって。
間が抜けてるね。その程度のことでエミヤに泣きつくと思ったか。何でも開けた時点で侵入者がいるってさくらにはバレるんだってさ。でも共犯がエミヤならあいつも強く出られないんじゃないかな。
The school's idol begins desperately laughing and dancing.
わかったな、シンジ。
Sir fucking prize. However, Shinji-kun does not understand in the slightest. Sakura-san's anger does not change no matter who it is. If I'm the accomplice in this situation, this may be the point of no return.
ってあれ、なんか今までと変わらないぞ。
Shinji peers restlessly around the room, perhaps judging that there was nothing out of the ordinary after only 10 seconds of investigation.
なんだよ、拍子抜けじゃんか。こんなことならもっと早く忍び込めばよかった。
Shinji barges violently into the room.
シンジ、お前に最も足りないものは用心深さだ。
I have no choice but to carefully follow him. We have no time. If what Shinji says is true, Sakura will have noticed that there's someone intruding. Assuming Sakura's at my place, it would take 30 minutes to run full speed to the Mato residence. I have to finish this operation, retreat as far as I can, and come up with an alibi within those 30 minutes.
シンジ、
I
とりあ
believe.
えず机を探そう。
If it's a diary, it's gotta be in the desk. If it's not, then it's not a diary. A diary that's hidden where no one can find it is not a diary, but something much more frightening.
ああ、机周りはエミヤに任せるよ。僕はこっちのクローゼットから調べるから。
There's a lot I'd like to say about that, but for the time being, if I find a diary, it will all be over. Fun home economics, beginner's course. Wrong. Simple 3-minute poeling? Polling? Poeling? Wrong. I can't tell anyone how to relieve your stress. Wrong. Oh. 100 Chinese cooking traps. How to defeat Chinese chefs. Get fucked, Rin. Wrong. Caring for the elderly at the end. Grip the neck tightly. Oh god. That's wrong as well.
それらしいの
Jesus
は
Christ.
見当たらないな。
I mean, understandable. Fuck you,
シンジ、
Soken.
そっちはどうだ？
なんだこのサイズ。サクラのや
Oh
つ。
my
まだ
god.
育ってんのかよ。
Slap. Outrageous, says the hopeless big brother as he checks the size of the underwear. What the fuck? Hahaha, if someone were to take a picture of this scene, we would have to obey that person for the rest of our lives.
真面目にやれ。もう10分経ったぞ。あと10分で見つからなかったら撤退するからな。
オーケー、分かってる。机にもクローゼットにも見当たらないなら、あとはもうベッ
Wait, it's
ド
been
の下か。
10 minutes? You've checked like 2 places. Shinji removes the painting adorning the wall.
お？
There it is. The notebook that was hidden behind the painting falls at our feet.
まったく、本当に考えなしたね、あのバカは。こんな隠し場所じゃ見つけてくれと言ってるもんじゃないか。
いや、魔頭邸に泥棒は入らないからな。これでもかなり気を使ってると思うぞ。
Not many great places to hide it in here, to be honest. Speaking our minds, we drop our gazes to the floor. Maybe taped to the inside of the curtain or something. There,
はい。
lay an indescribably ominous item. What does that say? Annihilation for kids? What the fuck? Japonica. Wait. I remember an item like that called in a... Yeah, I think this is the item from the Ilias Castle. Isn't that an assassination thing or something? Assassination
このノー
notebook.
トはまさか書いた通りに人間が暗殺される
Oh
噂のノ
my
ートですの
god. It's an actual fucking death note. Oh my god. You know, I was gonna make a death note joke where they said, you know, it's always in the desk. It has to be in the desk, yeah. And it... I just immediately thought of lights. And... What the fuck? Shinji cries out. I don't know that's what this was supposed to be. Due to shock, his tone raised to that of a young lady at the end there.
いや、それとは微妙に違う。けどなんでかな。俺、初めて見るのに見覚えあるよ、このシリーズ。
Oh, it's not Death Note. I pick up the notebook. Anyway, I should confirm whether or not this is what we're looking for.
ちょっと僕にも見せろよ。見たくないけど、見ないでいるの
That's true.
はもっと怖い。
丸月丸日晴れ星一つ
Month 0, day 0?
今日の出来事兄さんが0時過ぎに帰ってくる今度から夕食を作るときは事前に伝えておこう丸月丸日晴れ星一つ今日の出来事兄さんが洗濯物を放っておいている今度から洗濯機の使い方を メモにして渡しておこう。丸月丸日晴れ星一つ今日の出来事。兄さんが多めにお金を下ろしている。今度から月の限度額をきちんと伝えておこう。
I see a trend here. The trifling memos in the notebook continue
な
on.
んだ、至極まっとうな日記じゃないか。
そうか？
そうだよ、実に桜らしい。桜、この日記通りに注意してくれたんだろ？
ああ、そういえばいろいろ小言を言われた気がするけど、今日は自分がご飯を作るからとか、洗濯物を出しておいてほしいとか、月の小遣いは2万円までとか。
Get it together, man.
うるさいから忘れてたよ。
お前ね、そりゃ桜がすねるのも当たり前だぞ。それでもけなげに家事をやってるんだから、桜に悪いところなんてないじゃないか。シンジが変に怖がるんでこっちも釣られたけど、桜はいつも通りだよ。
Better.
面倒だけど約束だからな。いいさ。あれが僕の気のせいだって言うなら手伝いぐらいしてやるよ。
Shinji reluctantly accepts my conditions. Sneaking into Sakana's room and reading her diary was reckless, but if this is the result... Wait, huh?
なんだよエミヤ。
Or are we
幽
dead?
霊でも見たような顔して脅かしっこはなしだぞ。
Oh, we're dead. Maybe. I silently turned the page. It seems there was more written in the notebook. Uh-oh.
丸月丸日晴れ星一つ今日の出来事。兄さんが買ってきたばかりの私の洋服にお醤油を飛ばしてきた。悪い、うまくいかなかったと笑いながら謝る。謝ってもらえるのはいいけど、何がうまくいかなかったんだろう。
It's a good question. Yeah, it's... Wow, he apologized. But, yeah, what was he trying to do?
丸月丸日晴れ星一つ今日の出来事。おじいさまがどうしてうちのさくらは物覚えが悪いのかの。
Wow.
こんなことなら姉の方を選べばよかったのと愚痴をこぼす。魔術
Wow.
の腕が上がらなくておじいさまには申し訳ないと思う。
That's just sad.
丸月丸日晴れ星二つ今日の出来事。兄さんがオムライスを丸々残す。
Yikes.
ちょっと理由がわからない。聞いても
Commoners,
庶民
commoners,
庶民と
commoners.
繰り返すだけだ。どうすればいいん
What
だ
a
ろう。
piece of shit. What the fuck?
丸月丸日晴れ星一つ今日の出来事。おじいさまが夜中に呼び鈴を鳴らしまくる。おトイレかと思ったら寝ぼけて連打しているだけだった。それでもちゃんと駆けつけると
Oh
姉の方
my
がいいねと
god,
繰り
what
返
the
す。
fuck? That's so fucked up. What the
どうすればいいんだろう。丸月丸日晴れ星二つ今日の出来事。兄さんがせっかく作った夕飯を
Threw it
全部捨ててしま
away?
う。ちょっと理由がわから
What?
ない。聞いても庶民庶民庶民と繰り返すだけだ。
Alright, now it's sad again.
本当にどうすればいいんだろう。丸月丸日晴れ星二つ今日の出来事。兄さんがシチュー鍋にコーヒーガムを落と
Coffee
す。
gum?
今まで理由を考え
Trying to
てい
imagine
た
that
けど、
taste.
も
Eee.
しかして理由なんてないのかもしれない。
In the stew pot? What the hell?
丸月丸日晴れ星三つ。
Why are they just making life hell for Sakura, man? I mean, that's nothing new, but shit.
今日の出来事。兄さんが 私に黙って夕食を全部食べ
I
て
guess
しまう。
comparably this is a more benign hell than before, but I don't like it.
兄さんが来るまで
All of our
待っていたので
dinner?
私は夕飯抜きだ。
Jesus.
クークーお腹が鳴りました。
Oh God. As though something is urging me, I turn the pages. This is dangerous. I must not read past this point. Or rather, I have to leave this notebook and run away from the Mato mansion, but my hand won't stop turning the pages.
丸月丸日、晴れ。星4つ。最近の兄さんはきちんと夕食に間に合うようになった。とてもいいことだ。今日の出来事、ごちそうさまを言い忘れる。
Uh-oh. No itadakimasu.
丸月丸日、晴れ。今日の出来事、おじいさまが新しい家政婦さんを雇っては
What the hell?
いたずらをして泣かせている。
Pranks? Alright, that's kind of funny. Like, I'm just picturing Zoken, piece of shit Zoken, like leaving a banana peel on the floor and just laughing his weirdly shaped head.
マトウの男の人の血筋はどうかしていると思う。私もちょっと考えを改めようと思う。
That's true. Ah, poor Kadia.
丸月丸日、晴れ。星4つ。今日の出来事、兄さんがレタス1枚とトマトを1つ残す。
Okay.
丸月丸日、
Uh,
晴れ。星5つ。
just clear.
今日の兄、食事中に舌打ちをする。どうかと思う。
Uh-oh. She's reaching her breaking points.
丸月丸日、晴れ。星5つ。
Now we're seeing while they started getting scared of her.
今日の G、寝ながらうどんを食べて吐き出す。
Ew.
やめてほしい。
Ew.
丸月丸日、晴れ。今日の兄、帰宅時間が2分遅れる。
2
次は
minutes.
ないと思う。
Sakura?
丸月丸日、晴れ。
Alright, we're at 7 stars now.
星7つ。今日の兄、
Nanatsu.
お風呂掃除をボイコット。許せない。
Oh.
丸月丸日、
Unforgivable, she says.
星5つ。今日の G、ご飯粒を1つ残す。
One
許せない。
grain. Get him, Sakura.
丸月丸日、
Oh,
晴れ。
Jesus.
星9つ。今日の兄、雑誌を読み捨てにする。許せない。
Who does that? Who throws away a whole magazine
丸月丸
just
日、
after reading it?
晴れ。星9つ。今日の兄、私のハンバーグを食べる。許せない。
Oh no. That is unforgivable,
丸月丸日、
to be clear.
晴れ。星
As an
9つ。
American, that is sacrilege.
今日の兄、相変わらずサラダを残す。許せない。
Yeesh.
丸月丸日、
お
晴れ。星9つ。今日の兄、食事中の姿勢が悪い。とにかく許せない。
Posture check?
今日の兄、今日の兄、
Feels
今日の
attacked.
兄、
Oh god.
許せない。
Oh god.
許せない。
Well, that was kind of terrifying.
前提として何よりお前の態度が厳強なわけだが。
I close the notebook. I prepare for a full power sprint and take a deep breath.
なんだよ。言いたいことがあるなら、はっきり言えよな。
It's time to high jump out of the fucking window. Run.
さくらが怖いというお前は正しい。もう俺にしてやれることはない。
Yeah, sorry, buddy. I kind of had it coming. Bye.
汚いぞエミヤ。ここまで来たらお前も仲間だ。一緒にさくらをなだめる方法を考えて。
悪いな、できないことは引き受けないたちなんだ。あとマトウ家の問題に部外者が口を出すのもどうかと思うので、ってあれ
Oh, it's too late. Wait a second. Somehow my arms and legs seem numb. And my head is starting to ache?
なんだこれ、なんか
What? Is the bounded field active? What just happened? I can't stand straight.
結界が起動しちまっ
Oh
た。
boy.
そうか。ノートを取り出して逃げ出すとスイッチが入る仕組みだったんだ。
So this weird feeling is because of the barrier? But the door isn't locked. If I can get out into the hallway before the barrier is completely activated.
あれ、手足が鈍いにしてもなんかおかしいぞ。
I can't cover a distance of only 2 meters. No, it feels more like the door is getting farther away.
頭痛った。
Oh boy.
二日酔いじゃあるまいし。
It's over. That's right. This dizziness is like severe drunkenness or maybe like tripping. Ah, so that's why the door looks so big.
楽しいなエミヤ。さては一発仕掛けましたね。催眠術、エンドルフィン、すげえ面白い。部屋が大きくなっていくよ。
Shinji is pleasantly drinking out of his mind. Oh, drunk out of his mind. I thought, okay, I see. So the door's not getting farther away. It's getting bigger. No, wait. Maybe me and Shinji are getting smaller. Ah, then we just won't be able to reach the hallway. Huh? What was that sound just now? Your doom.
おい、シンジ。今の音なんだと思う？
Oh no, my speech is getting slurred. It's an illusion. This is all an illusion, but I can't oppose the effect on my central nervous system. This is unmistakably Ryder's suggestion. There's a pattern of cursed eyes mixed in with the wallpaper, so I fell for the trap just by opening my eyes.
何ってバカだなエミヤ。今のは玄関の音でさくらが帰ってきた音に決まってるじゃん。
Oh.
そっか、もう30分は経ってるもんな。
Yep. We both laugh. A merry pair of intruders reeling with dizziness so strong they no longer cared what would happen. Uh-oh. The footsteps going slowly up the stairs echo.
年頃の女の子の部屋に無断で入るなんて困った人もいるものですね。
Oh no.
恥ずかしいな。許せないな。いくら兄弟でもちょっと見過ごせないかな。
Oh no. She is a danger. There's an aura of rage that can't be hidden even if mixed in with that unnatural monologue. She is resolved to yeah, it's over. I've sobered up. My limbs are still numb, but I've come completely back to my senses.
シンジ逃げるぞ。
I grab Shinji's hand as he rolls around laughing and run for the door. My head's going to break. This drunkenness I've never felt before makes it feel like everything is flying around. Oh Jesus. And so the death sentence gradually draws nearer.
もはやこの世のものとは思えないなおい。ところでエミヤ、僕はトマトケチャップはテルモンテだって決めてるんだよね。なのにさくらのやつ生協のケチャップ買ってきやがって。ちくしゃー、美味しいじゃんかよ。僕は生協のケチャップ見直したよ。だが認めるわけにはいかないんだ。なぜなら僕は星の王子様だからね。庶民の味なんて認められないのさ。
Alright, good last words, bro. Shinji is pleasantly panicking. It's no use. There are lights flashing inside my head.
唐突な疑問だが、さくらという有能な家政婦さんをうちに独占された麻藤さんちは一体どうなっているのでしょうか。
Should have never come here. Should have never come here. I wonder. I shouldn't have. Ah, come on. Why did I have to go and worry about that? I'm so stupid, stupid, stupid.
あら、兄さんだけかと思ったの
No
に
way, dude.
意外な人が混ざっていたんですね。
No fucking way. Stop it, dude. Wait. There it is. Oh, finally. Finally. The one organ I can listen to. Sakura smiles sweetly. The glint in her eye reminds me of Ryder's mystic eyes. Even if it doesn't paralyze the senses, it certainly has the same impact.
さくら、これにはいろいろと前置きがあってだな。
驚きました。まさか先輩が兄さんと一緒になって私の部屋に忍び込むなんて。
Oh my
普
god.
段なら嬉しいのに今はちょっと悲しいです。
You know, it's good I've learned to stop asking questions long ago. And if I wasn't pretty sure that this is due to them hallucinating right now, I might ask a question, but honestly, I don't want to question this. She's not listening. Making the ground tremble with a thud, Sakura picks up the diary-like notebook.
兄さん、他のことは我慢するけど、
Oh.
私の部屋に入るのだけはやめてほしいってちゃんと言いましたよね。
She glares at him.
いや、どうかな。お兄ちゃんちょっと聞き逃しちゃったかな。
Maybe he sobered up. Shinji is shaking nervously.
言いました。
Kill him on the bed again.
このノートにきちんと書いてあります。丸月丸日、晴れ、星7つ。今日の出来事。兄さんに私の部屋に入らないでほしいとお願いしたのに、
Oh my god.
適当にあしらわれる。ほら、私の記憶違いじゃありません。
No gaslighting here, buddy. Sakura laughs happily. Incidentally, I wondered what those star marks in the diary stand for. I don't know.
うん、思い出した。ちゃんと覚えてたさ。
I assume it's like Sakura's equivalent of the wanted level in GTA.
でもひどいんだぜ、さくら。僕はやめようって言ったのにさ、エミヤのやつがさくらの部屋を調べるって言って聞かなくてさ。
He's invoking the Emiya shield at the last second. Not bad. That Roaios.
毎度のことながら素晴ら
He's
しい
holding Shiro up as a
シンジ
shield.
さくらの日記帳が見たいって言ったのはお前だろう。僕がはあ、そんな
Only the
命知らずなまでするのは
main character.
主役だけだね。留守中のヒロインの部屋を調べたらデッドエンドるのは伝統じゃんか。
I want to play a visual novel like that.
そういうことするのは死んでも死なない主人公特性持ってる人だけです。
To not die when he's even when he's killed. Oh my god.
おのれ、なんか説得力あふれる言霊。なんか
Jesus.
見苦しいぞシンジ。どうあってもお前のうちは決まってるんだから潔く一人で行け。友人を巻き込むな。
だってお前なんて友人じゃないもんね。むしろ心の友として一緒に死んで。
Shinji is unbeatable when seized by panic. No matter how hard I try to shake him off, he won't let go of my arm. Wait, the shadow! Sakura's shadow is coming closer!
心の友と言われては無限にはできない。できないが、罪の所在が明らかな以上、諦めてほしい。
Shiro was rapping there.
俺の罪はさくらの部屋に入ったことだけだ。なんつうか、これはきちんと後で怒られるから、とりあえずお前は今までの悪行を清算してこい。
あれ悪行じゃないよ。単に僕の好き嫌いが
Just
多い
end
だ
them.
けじゃんか。
End these poor
つうか
fools.
サラダにプチトマトは入れるなよな。ありゃただの手抜きだろ。
Cherry tomatoes and salad. Shinji unconcernedly shows what a picky eater he is. Well, certainly half of his sins were something of that nature, but I doubt he can talk his way out of the other half.
諦めろシンジ。これを機に生まれ変われ。
はい、先輩の言う通りです。このノートに書かれた罰は きちんと清算してもらわないと。
Oh my god. Sakura shadow captures Shinji.
Goodbye, Shinji.
Goodbye,
つかの間の共
Shinji.
闘楽しかったぜ。
Time to send you to the true Wakama paradise.
じゃないだろエミヤ。バッドエンド39。
Bad end 39.
まあまあそう怖がらずに安心しろシンジ。さくらだってお前が憎いんじゃない。ただ更生してほしいだけだ。命までは取らないよ。
Oh my god. It's a good laugh. Oh, that's strange. You're not supposed to laugh there, are you, Sakura?
その通りです先輩。命なんて取りませんし、私は更生してほしいだけですから。じゃあ覚悟してくださいね。
あれなんか文脈変だぞさくら。覚悟するのはシンジであって俺にそう大きなトガは。
あるんです。先輩のライフスタイルは見ようによっては兄さんよりずっと問題あるんですから。
And oh my god. Sakura takes out a somehow familiar looking item. That's so fucked up. Is that really on the cover? Sakura, Rin, Saber, Ilia.
それは伝説の暗殺帳。
The legendary book of death.
もう一冊あったんですの。
There was a second Death Note.
私だけじゃなくて、
Oh my god, you guys all write in it.
ちゃんも書き込んでます。
That's fucked up. The shadow comes closer. I didn't think we were gonna see this Sakura in this whole game. Fucking dark Sakura. And of all times, it was in this one. Jesus. My kindred spirit grabs my left leg firmly as I try to run away.
まだ生きてたのかシンジ。
You're still alive.
安心しろよエミヤ。さくらだって鬼じゃないさ。命までは取らないって言ったのお前だろ。
取る間違いなく取る。お前は破れかぶれになったさくらの弾けっぷりが分かってない。分かった、俺も悪かったから話して。
もう遅いってば。いいじゃんいいじゃん。たまには一緒に死のうぜエミヤ。あ、そういえば僕ここで死ぬの運命っぽいよね。
Pretty much. Let's die together once in a while. Oh, Jesus. Please don't make me go through that fate with you. Ah, my consciousness is slipping away. This sucks. To think there was one of those traditional absurd dead ends waiting for me. Damn it! How dare you? How dare you? Suddenly I wake up. How dare you? When I rush to check the time, it's already past midnight.
すごい汗。
My whole body is drenched in cold sweat. I must have had a terrible nightmare. I shake my aching head trying to remember what the dream was about, but
やめとこう。きっとろくなもんじゃない。
I cannot believe they just did that. I collapse onto my futon with a thud. I have to be up early again tomorrow. I'll just forget about the nightmare and go back to sleep. And this is where we realize that it wasn't a dream. Oh, there it is. That's fucking terrifying. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. It wasn't a dream. That was the craziest scream I've ever heard Shiro do. Oh my god. I got 2 wallpapers for that. Oh my god. That was nuts, dude. That was the true horror right there. Oh my god. That was the scariest shit since Mr. A. Jesus. Sakura. Alright, what the fuck is this? Wait, is this, No, this would be exclamation if this was that talk. And so, the investigation met its end. The convergence point of all events, the terminus of all possibilities. Oh fuck no, I didn't mean to. The one and only key that can definitely bring an end to this case. I thought it would be at night. The conclusion I've come to after long thinking and speculation, or this is a joke, I'm not sure. That's right. It cannot be anywhere but inside this. What? Day 1.
文化祭の話をしよ
Oh, the one who began talking was Mitsuzuri. She had come to talk not as a member of the archery club, but as a representative for all the athletic clubs.
文化祭の話をしよう。
The one who began talking was Issei. In order to make sure the cultural festival was successful, he had requested a seat in the talks with the athletic clubs, who had yet to come up with a unified plan.
う。わかったわ。ならうちですれば。
The one sitting between them and shrugging her shoulders in bemusement was Tosaka. Tosaka, who happened to be present by coincidence, volunteered to act as a mediator.
よし、そうと決まれば。
エミヤ、悪いのだが。
日曜日、お茶のセッティングをよろしくね。
Faced with the sight of the 3 of them in such perfect harmony, all I could do was nod. And that's how I ended up in my current situation. In preparation for Sunday in 2 days' time, I purchased 4 people's share of tea cakes and head towards the Tosca residence. I'm very reluctant, but it's for my friends. Against that fiendish duo, even Issei is at a disadvantage. All I'm able to do is pretty much just be present and prepare the meeting place beforehand. Day 2.
おい来たぞ遠坂
There's no answer, but I told her I was coming today. I'm also carrying a lot. For the time being, I'll go inside.
あれいないのか遠坂
It doesn't look like she's in the garden either. I carefully look around the first floor, the basement, and the storage room. No sign of Tosaka. She also carelessly left the door and windows open.
自分の部屋で何かやってるのか
She's probably right in the middle of some magical experiment. I go up the stairs and knock on the door to her room. No response. There's no sign that anyone is inside either. The door's not even locked. Way too careless. I slowly grasp the doorknob and timidly pull. Tosaka isn't here. She's not sleeping or changing clothes. Has she seriously left her house unattended? She's not on the upper or lower floors. The owner of the house is not in this room, and the windows were left unlocked here too. Even for Tosaka, it's hard to imagine she would just rush out and leave the windows, doors, and boundary field open. For all her bad habits, the biggest careless mistake here is that there are way too many flaws in everything.
何があった
The top of the desk is in complete disarray. A familiar chest has been dragged out from the corner of the room. There is a half-empty teacup on the desk. A suspicious item. Everything around here is unnatural, but this unnaturalness is different from usual. Did I mishear? Just faintly, "Whoo," a voice came from somewhere. Uh-oh, a girl was tightly packed inside the box.
その
What?
フレーズはちょっと
What? How should I say, not likely? However, I get the feeling she's in here. I mean, it's a stupid delusion. As if Tosca could be inside this. Maybe I should check to make sure. I slowly raise the lid with my hands and peek through the opening. What the fuck? Wait a sec, is that the thing from Prisma Ilia? I recognize it from FGO. That fucking wand or whatever that Ilia carries. A girl was tightly packed inside the box. Closes it. I don't know if you guys remember that scene from UBW. You probably do. From the UBW anime, where Rin comes over to Shiro's house. He opens it, sees it's her, closes it, and then thinks. And then she fucking rips it open. I rub my eyes. I take a deep breath and try to face reality head on.
Yes.
I pull myself together and once more open the lid. Oh my god. Dude, what is in here? So we have that thing. I think that thing is called Ruby or something. I think that's the same thing. I have to look it up to confirm, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. What else is in here? Is that a tiger doll? What is that? A bag. Paper bag? Leather bag? This thing back here. A flag. Is that a British flag? A bag of holding. And other things. We stare at each other for a few dozen seconds. This is an impressively large chest. Disillusioned before me, looking embarrassed at being discovered.
びっくりした
Gave a forced smile with all her might. There's no way. There's no way such a ridiculous situation like Tosaka being inside the chest could happen. What is she doing in there? What the? Now it's really shaking hard. I don't want to admit it, but Tosaka is really inside. She's so upset. That's some good art right there. A girl was pitifully packed inside the box.
まるで写し親みのカス取り作家みたいな顔して
What the shit?
誰だそれ。てか、なんだそれ。
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm googling here. Ilya wand. Yeah, that's it. That's the same thing. I knew I recognized that. As I stand there in shock with a grunt of exertion, Tosca climbs out of the box that was smaller than herself, as if any sense of distance and perspective had become all wacky. Yeah, I was like, magic.
来てくれて助かったわあのままあと数日は宝箱から出られないと思っ
Wait,
てい
what?
たから
How did you get stuck in there? I look back and forth between Tosca and the chest.
少しは整理整頓しなきゃって思って
And you
宝箱
fell
の
in?
片付けをしてたのよ
Help me, step bro?
蓋が閉まらないようつっかい棒をしてね
With a stick.
つっかい棒って、あれ、なんなんだ。
とにかくあの中に潜り込んであれこれやってたのよ
Somehow it goes without saying that the volume and appearance of that chest don't sync up. And then...
つっかい棒が落ちてきて、遠坂は中に。
Prop
ごめん
stick.
と
I see.
持ち主の信頼を裏切るとは随分と太い罪ね後でお仕置きしなくちゃ
Punish it later. She's muttering something I don't understand. Is that to betray its owner's trust? Is that a thing that happens? Does the wand betray Ilya or something? I assume it's a wand. Because she is a magical girl, from what I understand. She's muttering something I don't understand. So she was stuck because it can't be opened from the inside?
まあそういうこと助けられちゃったわねなんとか出られないかと試してたんだけど
This is the prop stick that betrayed Tosaka. It's surely a treasure itself, so wouldn't it take offense to being treated as a support prop? I take it in hand. It's surprisingly heavy. Eh? This isn't plastic?
上が丸いから、こんなのつっかい棒にしたら滑るって。もっと他の。
True, yeah, that's a horrible thing used to hold something open.
あ、ちょっと何してるのよシロ
悪い遠坂。これはお前の。
とにかくそれはしまっておきなさい
Tosca lunges at me, trying to snatch it away. Even though I would have been fine with obediently handing it over, I faltered at her angry expression and stumbled.
待って父さん、そんなにこっちを押すな。
If she does that,
お
it'd be fine if only I fell over. I pull my arm free of her and push her away with all my might. Jesus! It backfired. Tosaka's head flies back, crashing into the lid above her, which then falls down. Did they both just fall inside the fucking chest? Did they both just fall into the chest? What the fuck just happened? Something collided with my lower back painfully. In the darkness, there's a soft, supple sensation as something rests on top of my body. No mistake, it's Tosaka. I take a deep breath and quickly calm down. The speed of this mental switchover is something that takes Emiyashiro a reliable man in a crisis. That makes.
よし、説明するぞ、父さん。わかりづらいだろうが、二人とも閉じ込められたようだ。
Uh-huh. It's probably difficult to understand.
何落ち着いてるのよ、あんたは。人の後頭部をしこたま強打させて抜け抜けと。
Why'd you push him to take the... Listen, it's both your faults.
悪い、父さんだけでも外に出そうとしたんだ。蓋が悪い、蓋が。
Oh yeah, you tried to push her out, yeah, so she wouldn't. Right. Why is this thing just... Why does it adjust size to what it needs to be for the comedic effect? I try to persuade Tosaka as she flies into a rampage on my chest. Inception. It really hurts, you know. She slams her fist into my stomach. Oh, what the fuck? As if it were Jesus, we're a punching bag. I hope those Sunkei karate punches of hers aren't going to leave a bruise.
なあ、父さん。気が済んだか。
ええ、少しは落ち着いたわ。
Just a little.
これは返しなさい。
She snatches the stick and flings it away. Does Tosaka really care so much about that item? Is it a keepsake from her childhood or something? Is it? I have no idea.
エミヤ君。
I have trouble breathing when she whispers from so close.
ちょっと、腕、痛っ。
捻挫か？
この体勢だと手が届かなくて。私のスカートのポケットからケースを取って。
ああ。
I extend my hand. Ooh, that's right. I might end up touching her in strange places this close up. No, calm down, calm down. Relax.
変なところ触らないでよ。
ポケットって、ああ、これか。
It was in a place where I could graze her bottom by mistake. My fingers make contact with the case. I tug it out and pass it to Tosaka.
さて。
With a bit of squirming and twisting, we managed to separate our bodies. We couldn't stay tangled together forever. Wait, this chest has 2 people in it, and yet there's still space left over? Look, it's... For the goof, it adjusts sizes.
父さん、この箱どうなってるんだ？
どうって見ての通りのものよ。大きさは関係なく、中に入りさえすれば収めてしまう屈折空間。
Magic.
収納されたら最後、簡単には出られないプチ魔法の箱よ。
収納されたら最後って、脱出の手段はあるのか？
外から開ける分には問題ないけど、内側から開けるのは難しいのよ。なんていうか、ルールの問題ね。
ルールって宝箱にか？
当然でしょ。宝箱なんだから中のものが勝手に出たら困るじゃない。これはかの大主婦ゼルリッチが愛用した宝箱。中身の保管が完璧なのは言うまでもないでしょ。
Favorite chest? What the hell?
ゼルレッチ？
ゼルレッチ。
じゃあ、東坂の宝石剣と同じ類？
そう。第二魔法によって作られた魔法の箱。箱の容量はそのままで、空間を増やすのではなく、物品の容積を増減させることで収納するのね。そのデタラメの影響か、内部時間も外界とは異なっている。
Nonsensical side effect. There you go.
箱の中の1時間は外界では1日に相当するのよ。変な例えだけど、コールドスリープみたいなものね。
An hour to a day? Oh, we are gonna be restarting very soon if we don't get out.
1時間が1日？ それじゃあもし
If we spend 3 hours in here, Sunday will already be over, won't it?
そういうこと。浦島太郎になりたくなかったらさっさと出るしかないってわけ。
Tosuka lets out a sigh. She'd finally been able to get out, but due to my clumsiness, she's right back where she started. So perhaps it's only natural.
脱出が困難なのは分かった。けど内側から外には防犯効果もないだろう。箱は壊れちまうけど攻撃魔術をぶつければ意外に。
あのね、エミヤ君。例えば金庫の中に閉じ込められた状況で
Teacher Rain is
内
here.
側からダイナマイトを仕掛けて脱出しようって思う？
Obviously, before the box would break, we'd be victims of the blast.
第一、私の魔術程度じゃ蓋を吹き飛ばすなんて不可能よ。大師傅の宝石剣でもあれば別だけど。
なるほど。そうか。そこでそのメガネか。
何？
それ魔術品なんだろ？
うん。ただの伊達
Just
メ
for
ガネよ。
show.
は？じゃあなんでさっき。
なんでって説明する気分にならないじゃない。
Yep.
脱出の鍵とかでなく？
わけないでしょ。そんなのあったら自力で出て行ってたわよ。
I assume someone's done this edit by now. And we might have even talked about this in the Stay Night playthrough. But you move this blush here to her forehead, and then she's Harry Potter. Has someone done that? It seems like a hopeless state of affairs, and yet I'm surprisingly calm and composed.
じゃあなんだ。これ本格的に。
ええ。口にしたくないけど本格的に閉じ込められたわ。私のせいじゃないけど巻き込んでごめんね、エミヤ君。
Her apologizing voice is a little frail. We really stepped in it this time, I groan. Inside this small yet spacious chest. What will become of Tosuka and me? I held my forehead as I worried. Well, time passes and this is all we can do. We're still inside it. Oh my god. I don't think there's ever been one like this where we absolutely had to do that one because we were still stuck doing something. That is amazing. A day has passed. For us, it had only been about an hour, but to the rest of the world, the sun had come and gone.
あのさ、ちょっと疲れたわね。
そうだな。
I'd be freaking the
ちょっ
fuck
と
out.
疲れた。
I hate being like constrained. I hate tight spaces. I'd have to really calm down my fucking anxiousness. I speak without meeting her eyes. I'm getting a bit claustrophobic trapped in this place, but I've been feeling awkward being stuck this close to Tosuka for a while now. Well, I wouldn't mind staying like this forever, but cramped spaces aren't too healthy for the mind and body. I should start seriously thinking of a way out.
そうよね。いつまでもこうしていられないわ。助けを待つより行動しないと。
We should do something.
大阪。
She was even quicker to act than I was determined to. I don't know why, but she's getting more fired up than I am.
いい？いろいろと神秘だらけの箱だけど、一つだけ確実なのは、蓋と外部は物理的につながってるってこと。なら。
難しく考える前に力ずくってことか。そうだよな。蓋はすぐ上にあるんだから、
Just push the
二
fucking
人がかり
lid.
で押し開ければいい。
With that decided, we take immediate action. As though feeling a cushion to check its firmness, we delicately place our hands against the inside of the lid.
いっせーの。
Grunting, I try to stand up, straight. Damn, it won't budge.
さすがは大師傅の宝箱ね。
感心するな、遠坂。そうだ。
Schweinorg. I pick up the stick from earlier. If I can just wedge open a small gap under the lid, maybe I can pry it open. Oh yeah, use the stick.
その杖のことは忘れなさい、シロ。
それならば。
She is very against the stick for some reason. I turn upside down within the chest. If my arms can't do it, I'll use my legs, which have 3 times their power, and my back, which is 5 times as strong. High jump, let's go. And if that doesn't work, I'll just reinforce my legs and try again. That's a good idea. But before that... What? I'm struck by an absurdly strong blow. As I was moving, my arm hit Tosaka's breast and my head came into contact with her butt. Oh, Jesus. It may have looked like I was peeping at her from underneath, but still. Ow.
Tosaka, お前も足を上にして。
そんなことできるか。何よ変態。スケベ。当変僕は獅子王だし。
Jesus. Water fountain. That last bit was just gibberish. God, the attacks are becoming more accurate. She's aiming for a KO. I taste blood. Jesus, she's beating the shit out of him. I returned to my original posture. If Tosaka had kept hitting me like that, at least my soul would have escaped this box. Boo-foo. Tosaka pants like a scared cat. This is bad. This close up, I can feel the warmth of her breath on me.
どさくさに紛れていろいろ触って。
悪気はなかった。許してくれ。Tosaka, メガネ。
She was flailing around, so of course they fell off. As an apology, I moved to pick up the fallen spectacles. Uh-oh.
これ、
I feel a smooth body of resin. It flips open with my finger. The light from the LCD illuminates the chest.
携帯があるじゃないか。
A phone.
Tosakaのだろ？
You had your phone the whole time?
なんだ。さっきもこれで助けを呼べばよかったのに。
そうね。
Taking the phone, Tosaka fiddles with the cover for a bit. You aren't, there's no way. I get that it's a joke, but no one is this bad. She's just flipping it open and closed. This is...
エミヤくんがかけてよ。
え？あ、そういうのってまずいんじゃないのか？
they just make her the most, like, ridiculous character when it comes to anything technological. I don't know what girls put in their phones, and peeping at her contacts and stuff would be bad manners.
いいから、エミヤくんのせいでこうなったんだから、エミヤくんがどうにかするの。
OK、俺がやる。
Worried it might be packed full of other guys' names, I opened the address book. However, there are no men, women, or associates of any kind in there. There's no one, I'm sure. Not even a single phone number has been recorded in this address book.
もしかしてTosaka、操作法分かってない？
It seems I was right on the mark. I won't rub it in. That's so like her. Oh, the batteries lasted well.
110や119はまずいよな。
Letting the public authorities into a Magus' workshop isn't a good idea. In that case, I should call Mitsuzuri since she's heading this way. Wait, I don't know her number. Come on, remember phone numbers. My house, Fujines Fujimura Group, and there's Homurahara, Rido Temple, the Mato residence. No, Homurahara and Rido Temple are out. With the way things are, we can only request assistance from another Magus.
電波届くかな。とりあえずは家にかけるぞ。それが一番間違いない。
Saber Rider, Sakura, anyone who might easily grasp the situation. Please.
はーい、エミヤでございます。
藤根？
But of course, the one that picked up the phone turned out to be the hardest one to explain things to.
ありゃ？どうしたの？シロ？
今家にセイバーかさくらいる？
出かけてるよ。ライダーさんもさくらちゃんもね。
God damn it.
あちゃ。イリアもいないよな。
イリアちゃんも見ないわね。で、そういうシロはどうしたの？
The phone's battery won't last forever. Since I don't know when the call will drop, I've got no choice but to somehow get Fujine to help us. Just say you got stuck in a box. You just be like, yeah, it's a big box. Thank you.
落ち着いて聞いてくれ、藤根。
お昼ご飯のこと？
今、Tosakaの家の中で困ってて。もしもし。
I guess the problem is it looks much smaller from the outside, and once you open it, the perspective shows that it's much bigger. Whatever. Damn it, is the signal too weak? It cut out at an important part. Did the cutting out of signal there sound like a fucking... like communications between radios being interfered with.
もしもし。とにかく困ってるから助けに。藤ね。もしもし。
Maybe it used to legit sound like that. I remember using because my grandparents still have one, obviously, a home telephone where you would call, and when you would get like interference, it would actually like fuzz up and like sound pretty bad. But I have a hard time remembering that sound. I had cell phones for so long.
え、遠坂さんと一緒？何言い出すのよシロ。ヨーロッパ旅行には一人で行くって言ったじゃない。
は？
What did Fujinet just say?
もうお姉ちゃんはそういうのはダメって言ってるでしょうが。二人っきりで外国旅行なんてたとえ清く正しくても男女交際はダメだっていつも口を酸っぱくして。
何言ってるんだよ。
Oh God, what a horrible sound.
だから落ち着いてって。あ？
Disconnected. Didn't even have a chance to ask for help. On top of that, something in there completely didn't add up.
俺の家はダメだった。藤根は変だし、セイバーもサクラも留守だと。
もしかしていや、なんでもないわ。他にどこか連絡取れそうなところはある？
イリアが留守ってことは藤村組にいるかもしれない。ライガのじいさんが猫可愛がりだからな。
That's cute.
もしもし、藤村組ですか？いつもお世話になってます。エミヤですが。
予定より1時間と20分の遅れです。まったく、随分と連絡が遅れましたのね、シェロ。
Shadow. Wait a second.
あなたのことですから、新しいトラブルでも呼び込みまして。
はい。
Wait a second. There's only one woman who would call Shiro Sharo. Oh Jesus, an unfamiliar sounding voice comes from the speaker, and judging by Rin's reaction, needlessly formal and yet fluent Japanese that wouldn't irritate a listener. Somehow it's a bit like Saber's voice, pure and clear. Uh-huh. Maybe a bit British?
エミヤですけど、藤村組ですよね。
ミスターエミヤ、私も成長のない小娘ではありません。あなたの時に空を打ち抜きたくなるほどの緊張感のなさも今では微笑ましく思えるようになりましたよ。
What?
いや、それはどうも。
For some reason, I'm humbling myself. The mysterious character on the other end of the phone takes an audibly deep breath for added effect.
ところで、そちらは藤村組で。
Is this the Krusty Ground?
ですから、このようなことで怒鳴りつけたりはしません。
Oh, this is Luvia,
決して
maybe.
しませんとも。そこはすでに敵地。どこに他の魔術師の目が光っているとも限りませんから。いくらあなたでも、それぐらいのことは理解してくださるでしょう。
Crap. Somehow it feels like I'm stepping on a huge landmine.
さて、二度目はなくてよ、シェロ。あなたは一体誰に報告をしているつもりなのかしら？
Who she is, and so the person I don't know asks me for their name.
それは、
そう、エーデルフェルトです。
There it is.
まったく、しっかりしてくださいね。あなたは私の代理としてフェムの母さんに参加しているのです。対象しろとは言いませんが、せめて持ち金はキープしてください。
What the hell is she talking about?
私、無駄な出費は1ユーロたりとも許しませんわよ。
No, doesn't look like you would, but even if you say that.
ちょっと変わって。
Here we go.
もしもし、まさかとは思うけど、その偉そうな声はルビア？
その野蛮な言葉遣いはミストさか。どうしてあなたがシェロといるのです？あなた、モナコは趣味じゃないからとラスベガスを選択したのではなくて？
What?
何の話か知らないけど、選べって言われたらそりゃベガスよ。
Yeah, Vegas seems cool.
ギャンブルの話でしょ？
Not really right now,
金
but
儲
you
けが
know.
目的なら、お上品な西欧風のカジノよりビジネスライクなアメリカ流のがらしくていいわ。
そうだ、字が出たよね、ミス登坂。何が常に優が誰ですか。
Savage.
あなたは未開示。どんなに装ったところで
Wow.
字というものは隠せないわ。そんなあなたが従者を持つなど不相応です。使い魔が欲しいのでしたら、そうね、うちの庭にいるトカゲを差し上げますから、今の従者は速やかに解雇なさい。
本
Disrespect.
当に何のことかわからないけど、あなた日本語うまいじゃない。日本の文化なんてパンの一かけらほどにも興味はありませんわなんて言ってたのに、どんな風の吹き回しよ。
西南西から新しい風が吹いたのです。別に深い理由はないと言ったでしょ。まったく2年も前の話を持ち出すなんて。こんな時でも陰湿さを失わないのは、まああなたらしいと褒めて差し上げますわ。
2 years ago, huh? Two of them continue the prickly argument back and forth. It's got nothing to do with me, but why do I have a bad feeling about all of this?
で、なんであなたがシェロ、いや、ミスターエミヤと同席していますの？私、とても気に入らないのですけど。
それはこっちのセリフよ、ルビアゼリッタ。あなたどうしてエミヤ君を知ってるの？紹介してないわよね、私。あとシェロって誰の愛称よ。
Moment of silence. The unidentified speaker gasped as if she were having a heart attack and...
あなた、まだその話を持ち出しますの？ひどいですわ、ミス登坂。その話はお互い忘れるということで手打ちにしましたの。あなたに悪意がなかったのは認めますが、どこをどう失敗したら手を取り合ってロンドン島から飛び降りた挙句、7月のメアリなどというあだ名をつけられなくてはならないのでしょう。
You did what now?
もう時間が戻るなら巻き戻したいですわ。決死の思いで書き綴った会心の策をどうしてあなたなどに委ねてしまったのか。私のバカバカバカバカバカ。
Gunshots. She's shooting ganders off. Several loud bangs come from the other side of the phone. They sound like gunshots, but I know they're gander. No doubt about it, whoever this is, she's clearly experienced.
結構よ、ミス登坂。あなたがそういうつもりなら、私も受けて立ちましょう。カジノのオーナーが現れるまでは待機しているつもりでしたが、今すぐそちらに向かいますからね。ミスターエミヤに無理を言って困らせないように。
I still don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
それとあなたも
Poppins of July.
と呼ばれていたのですから、学部の
Mary Poppins. I got it. Disconnected. Who was that just now? Tosca seemed to know her, but I don't remember anyone like that. Why was she at the Fujimura group's place?
だんだん分かってきたわね。
Well, we're still stuck here.
登坂、分かってくるのはいい
Wait,
ん
you
だ
get what
が
now?
救援を呼ぶ相手がもう残り一つしかない。
Next to Sakura's house. Even if Sakura's not in, Shinji might be. We might have a winner here. Oh great, we're gonna depend on Shinji to save us. Surely he'll want nothing out of it.
もしもし、麻藤さんのお宅ですか？
あら、シロじゃない？
What? Huh? The voice, there's no mistake. It's Tosca. What the fuck is going on? What the damn fuck? Hold on, give me a sec. Wait, what? So, I'm curious what Arena's understood here. Wait, hold up. Oh, it's because of the box. It's Zorech's box. It's enchanted with the second magic. Are these just straight up from like parallel worlds? Have we found another effect of being inside here? The person in question is right next to me, clinging to me awkwardly.
どうしたのこんな時間に。ちょっと会わなかったからって恋しくなって電話してきたのかしら？
その、なんだ。
This is way more of a mystery than the previous calls.
もう可愛いんだからエミヤくんったら。
Oh my.
実を言うとね、私もエミヤくんが何してるかなって
Oh man.
気になって眠れなかったの。
This is girlfriend Doreen, it seems. It was definitely Tosca's voice coming over the phone, but something about it was inconceivable. I saw the word love struck. It reminded me of lovers who shamelessly embrace each other in public.
もしもし。悪い。なんかいろいろ混み合ってるみたいなんだけど。
ん？そっちはそんなに大変なの？もう本当に困った人ね。ピンチになったらすぐ私に甘えてくるんだから。
Her sugary sweet voice makes me wonder if she's gone mad. Actually, maybe I'm the one going crazy here. Yeah, current Doreen is kind of losing it. Because I feel like deep down she knows she might be like that way with Shiro. Under certain circumstances. And there's another crisis next to me just waiting to happen.
父さん、これはどういうことだ？なんか絶望的に違う場所にかかってる気がするんだが。
Covering the receiver, I asked the Tosca next to me.
そうね。信じられないけど、この箱の中で電話をする
Yeah.
と違う場所にかかるみたい。
Crazy.
平行世界を行き来するゼルレッチの第二魔法を応用して作られた宝箱だもの。それぐらいのことは起きても不思議じゃないわ。
はは、なるほど。って、それってダメじゃないか。
So you're fucked. Basically, even if we call a parallel dimension for assistance with the exception of that sorcerer, Jewel Sage Zelrich, they won't be able to come over here. Fujine, that girl from earlier, and this other Tosca are all of no use to us whatsoever. It's useless, but the voice on the phone continues to talk without a care.
いいわ。すぐにそっちに向かってあげる。覚悟はいい？あなたのお願いなら何でも聞いてあげちゃうんだから。
So
私のエミヤ
cute.
くん。
As sweet as honey. Did she just kiss the receiver? I was wondering that. She did, wow.
何笑っているのよ。ちょっと貸しなさい、それ。
Oh god.
やめた方がいいと思う。
The two of them are existences which should never meet each other, just like a torch and gasoline.
いいから貸せ。なんかさっきから無性に鳥肌が立ってるの。誰が出たか知らないけど、その女妙にイライラするのよね。何？今の女の声。
Oh god.
ちょっとシロ、あなた何やってるの？
Oh Jesus, I can feel a fight about to break out. And it's Tosca versus alternate universe Tosca. Oh dear god. I just want to cover my ears and curl up into a ball.
こんにちは。もしもし？もしかしてさくら？
That you could think that this is a wee bit terrifying, Tosca-san. Please hold back what you say a bit.
さくら？おかしなこと言わないでよ。そういうあなた、誰？誰って。ああ、そう。なるほどね。泥棒猫のご登場ってわけ。
A thieving cat.
道理でエミヤくんが困ってるわけよね。
Oh
性悪
god.
女に捕まって縁切りの電話をしろとか脅したってこと？
Oh god.
言わせておけば、あんたこそ何よさっきから夢中だの夢中だの式状況みたいに聞いてて恥ずかしいったらありしない。
Tosca is snarling at Tosca. They both don't seem to realize they're talking to themselves. I'm not sure if that's a blessing or a curse.
どこの誰だか知らないけど、エミヤくんにはあなたみたいな甘ったるい女は似合わないわ。この当変木に必要なのはね、一緒に苦労しながらも微妙にずれていく軌道を注意してあげる相棒。そう、言うなれば委員長属性を持つ優等生だけよ。
Yep.
お分かり？脳みそとろけきってるあなたには
Pudding for brains.
1センチだって縁のない属性ってこと。
Jesus.
分かったんならさっさと電話を切って今までの人生を悔やみながら天寺にでも行くといいわ。
As funny as this is, I feel bad for alternate universe Shiro now. That this is it's just ruined their relationship.
父さんか。
Didn't you turn off the filter way too soon? Or rather, maybe her intuition already figured out that she's speaking to herself.
呆れた。たとえ間違いでもシローが気を許した女だから見どころがあると思ったのに幻滅ね。委員長属性？一緒に苦労する？分かってないのはあなたの方よ、お嬢さん。彼がその程度の覚悟で構成できるわけないじゃない。いいこと？私でさえ何年も手を焼いている筋金入りの堅物なのよ。
Years.
あなた刀を鍛えたことある？厳しくするだけじゃ頑丈になるだけ。
True.
時には飴のように柔らかくしないとしなやかな刃は生まれない。
You gotta
そ
soften
れ
a
と
little
同じ
bit.
よ。
So, using a blade as an example for taking care of Shiro.
わかる？あなたの考えは遅いのよ。もうすっごく遅い。
3
実
years
に3
ago.
年ぐらい前の私を見ているようでドタマにきますわ。
Yeah. Wow, she even did the oh. No, this is not only alternate universe Rain, but like future Rain. He's like, take it from me. You gotta soften up a little bit. God, what did I do to deserve this?
口では何とでも
Middle
言えるわ、
age.
トシマ。
This is like roasting Castor for being old. Like what?
あなたなんて小汚い色仕掛けで引っ掛けたんでしょ。そんな女に引っかかっちゃうなんてまったくシローもアマちゃんね。
A floozy.
ええ、後でお仕置きしてやるから。
Oh God.
待ちなさい。私はどう言われても構わないけど、シローのことを言うのは反則でしょ。
I'm rooting for alternate universe Rain now.
それにそっちには彼がいるみたいだし、口論で負けたからって商品に傷をつけるなんて許さない。いいこと？私のエミヤ君に傷をつけたら
Oh shit.
どこに逃げ込もうが追いかけて殺すわよ。
Yo. Too much love can hurt. Seriously, parallel world me. What the hell happened? Oh, he's fucked. Parallel Shiro is fucked. In what way? By what means? How did you get Toscarin to fall that madly in love with you? Being yourself, probably.
いいよじゃないあなた。なんかすごく信憑性あったわ今の。その愛情は認めるけど、向けるべき相手が悪いっていうか、ぶっちゃけ趣味悪いんじゃない？
What's so good about him?
エミやシローって黒人はね、女心の機微もわからない理想主義のお味噌じゃない。ほんと、どうしてそんなに入れ込むんだか。
You liar. I want to object, but it'll probably just end up getting kicked, so I'll keep quiet for now. Huh? The other end fell silent, even though it was obvious that Tosca over here was pressing for a response.
ちょっと、なんで黙るのよ。なんか反論しなさいよ、あんた。
Other Irene might have just realized. No response. The Tosca on the other end faintly laughs as though amused.
やっぱりその程度じゃない。あなただってシローがお味噌だって。え？その全部が好きなの。
Oh. Everything. They were only words, but they deeply rattled the Tosca over here. This is, yeah, that is Irene 3 years after UBW anime. Or UBW route, I should say. Why did I say anime?
だから、
I was thinking
当
of the
変木
epilogue.
なところも鈍感なところも、歯に衣着せられない不器用さも、子供みたいな理想主義者なところも、傷を顧みないところも全部素直になりなさいよね、あなたも。今のセリフ、逆にそこが好きでしょうがないって聞こえたわよ。
Damn, got her.
ふざけないでよね。私は本気でそういうのが気に食わないって。
So you think?
はいはい、そういうことにしてあげるわ。けどお嬢さん、私は一緒に苦労する気なんてないから。彼がもがいているところをそばで見守って、ここぞというところだけ手を貸して、美味しいところだけ受け取るわ。宣言するとね、一緒に幸せになるんじゃなくて、 私が問答無用で他の誰よりも彼を幸せにしてあげ
I
るのよ。
love that so much, dude. That's so good.
そんなの私だってとっくに分かっていいえ
I already
そんな
do.
めんどくさいの相手にする気はないから残念ね。あなたの言い分は認めるけどあいにくエミヤ君はそこまでする人じゃない
No, he
と
needs
思う
it.
けどそうなら好きにするわ。あなたにとってはそうでも私にとっては最高の相手だからねえ。そうでしょシロ。私たちは相思相愛だもの。そういうわけでご褒美のチューをちょうだい。
Dude, Shiro.
いいわ。こんな男いくらでも持っていきなさい。何が相思相愛よ。何が最高の男よ。こんなアマちゃんと一緒にいたら厄介事ばっかりなんだから。正義の味方も白馬の王子様もみんな
Oh,
幻なん
Jesus.
だからね。理想抱いて死ねばいい。
She said the line. She said the line. She said the archer. Jesus. Oh. Alright, bye. Bye, alternate universe in. Yeah, I think when she laughed to herself, she realized that she was talking to her younger self somehow, and then started genuinely just saying all the things and saying to be honest with yourself, and and Reed briefly admitted she was like, I know, wait, no, shit. Give her time, she'll get there. Now she's done it. In her emotional turmoil, Tosca might have activated her magic crest, or maybe it was just brute strength. She destroyed that shit. At any rate, the cell phone is now a magnificent piece of junk.
携帯電話ってずいぶん脆いのね。
それは。いや。
Should have bought a case. Our hopes of calling for rescue were now dashed, but that was still preferable to continuing that conversation until the battery ran out.
ま、今ので役に立たないって証明されたから惜しくないけど。
Oh, man.
尺に触る女だったわね、今の。
Damn, man, this might be one of my favorite ones in the whole game. Might be my favorite one. Man, so many good ones, dude, but this was great. This was my favorite in a while.
エミヤ君、知り合い？
I think it feels especially refreshing after especially with the Sakura one we just had, which was also pretty good. But I really love this one because I love Reen a lot. But because we were in main story mode for the past couple parts, it feels good to get back to the Hollow Ataraxia levity, especially now that we're at the end, so we can just get all as much of it as we can and then reach the end.
知らない。顔も見たことない。
Though I can easily imagine what it looks like.
ならいいわ。引っかかってたのはあっちのエミヤ君だろうけど、これからは気をつけなさい。今の女、エミヤ君には強敵。
Formidable.
いえ、天敵よ。
Yep.
そうか。よくわかった。肝に銘じておく。
I nod with many thoughts flowing through my mind.
そうそう、素直じゃないエミヤ君。
I enthusiastically mean it as well. After all, it was a warning from the person herself.
しかし、これで振り出しに戻ったな。
Yep, and we're still stuck.
携帯電話で助けを呼ぶのは不可能と。
We're just gonna keep going till we reset.
役に立たないものに頼ってもしょうがないわ。まだ方法はあるはずよ。お互い知恵を絞りましょう。
Dynamite? The tone she proposes that in sounds impatient for some reason. Still walled in on all sides, I grumble. Inside this cramped yet boundless room. Just what are we really going to do? I worry while cradling my head in my palms. Day 4. 4th day. Goddamn, dude. Jesus. Moment of truth.
疲れたわね。
I love that this is just this is great. I love that we're like stuck here because we're stuck here. It makes sense. Die when you're killed and all that.
疲れたな。
We sigh in unison. It's been 2 hours since we got in this box. Any joy from being packed tightly together has been all but drowned out by the oppressive atmosphere of being sealed up. Or maybe this indescribably oppressive atmosphere is more to do with the way Tosca is on top of me. She's been frequently avoiding eye contact for a while now, all while nervously tapping her pinky on her arm.
登坂、俺もう少し隅に移動しようか。
I think by the end of this, she's gonna end up being more honest about her feelings. But then it's gonna end, and then we'll have yet another bittersweet reset.
別にそんなことしなくていいけど、そもそもこれが精一杯でしょ？
そうなんだけど、なんかこれ壁って感じしないっていうか、思いっきり体を寄せればその分端に寄れてスペースに余裕ができそうなんだけど。
ダメ、下手に暴れないで。
That's true.
仮にそれで余裕ができても箱の大きさは変わらないのよ。エミヤくんが一人で余白を作っちゃったらサイズのバランスがとんでもないことになる。
そうなのか？けど登坂はこれでいいのか？なんかさっきから辛そうにしているけど。
Since that call.
心配無用よ。別に狭苦しくて辛いわけじゃないんだから。
When it comes to that, I wonder if there could even be any other reason to be irritated. Another 30 minutes or so passes. So we have 30 minutes left. Tosaka's appearance is becoming noticeably strange. At most 30 minutes left, I should say. It seems the stress is piling up. Even I'm starting desperately to want to stretch out, and although it's not that hot or humid yet, the rising temperature inside the box is only increasing our anxiety.
そろそろ昼の1時か。大丈夫か、登坂？
大丈夫。冷静じゃない、エミヤくんってば。
I have no energy to reply. This is bad. I was optimistic that Saber or Sakura would come after an hour, but it looks like that isn't the case.
よし、登坂、もう一回だけ試してみたいことがあるんだ。
何よ。
ほら、俺がこの部屋に入った時、登坂はこの箱を揺すってただろ？あれ、外から動いてたのが見えた。つまり、箱の内部からの音は遮断されるけど、振動は伝わって箱と床がぶつかる音は聞こえたわけだ。
結論、早く言ってくれない？
いつもと逆だな。つまり、蓋を内側から開けようとするんじゃない。この宝箱を転がして、蓋が外の何かに引っかかれば、
lid on something, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you don't have any other option, so why not? No good? I take a glance at Tosaka's expression. I thought she'd be going on and on listing reasons to reject it, but...
そうね。あれに頼るくらいならその方が。
あれ？
Relying on what?
手段があるのか？
なんでもないわよ。じゃあそれで行きましょう。決定ね。
Relying on what? Tosaka's attitude shifted rather quickly, suspicious. The sense of unease and tension are enough to make me tilt my head to the side in doubt.
まあいいか。じゃあそっちで右側から転がすぞ。
了解。
Supporting myself with the box, I thrust my body. I shift my center of gravity to match the movement and the world tilts. The chest started to roll. Alright, this is good. Eh? Not good at all. As we begin rolling, the feeling of riding inside the confined box transforms into something unbearable.
不可抗力。
どこに頭入れてるの？
だから不可抗力。殴るだ。
いい目を見てるんだから一発ぐらい殴らせろ。
もう3発目だぞ。横暴だ。
Oh god. Ouchie.
おい、大丈夫か？
大丈夫。ちょっと指先切っただけだから。
I can feel broken pieces of glass with sharp edges. Oh god.
割っちゃったか。また作り直さないと。ああ、臨時出費。
Tosaka's glasses, huh? Ah, that's right. They'd fallen off earlier. And even with all that movement, the lid is still closed.
ダメ
Well,
か。
そんな
oh no. Tosca, perhaps from the shock of not being able to escape, lets out a groan. With this, we've exhausted all our options. Dynamite?
まあでも部屋の中に宝箱が変に転がってればやってきた人も気がつきやすいだろう。
How has no one noticed you have been missing? Like, Green, fine, whatever. She could be in her house. Like, but Shiro being missing from his house for over 2 days now. Or 3 days even. What the hell?
あとは誰かがやってきてくれるのを待つしか。
Like, surely they would come checking
そんな運任せな余裕は
places he might be.
持ってあと30分が限度なんだから
But then again, they've only just had the idea to rock the chest, so they probably wouldn't think to check it for Shiro. So, basically, I guess they're fucked. Tosca glares at me with bloodshot eyes. Somehow it's a very precise time limit. In half an hour, is it because the 11th of October will have ended? No, that can't be it. I start feeling around. Because of its peculiar shape, I immediately know what it is. That stick that grew wings. Tosca was rather obsessed with it. Yeah, she is very opinionated about it. Something shining, but that's... no mistaking it, it's the stick. If I think back on it, this stick is the reason we ended up in this in the first place. Wait, did the stick wait. But I wonder why it's glowing. Is it because we're inside of a dark box? Such a red light without substance, this extremely ominous, or rather, it seems trustworthy, yeah. What? What happens? Will Shiro become a magical girl? What the hell? With Tosca scolding, my senses return. When looking at it, I was just one step away from picking up that stick. That was scary.
危なかった。勘弁してよね。ただでさえ余裕ないんだから、これ以上厄介事を増やさないでよ。
Can we at least talk about it? Because we have no other way. Tosca relaxes her shoulders. On the other hand, the mysterious stick's radiance weakens with a Suspicious. I thought it was just a toy a little while ago, but now it's just way too damn suspicious. Oh my god. That boy's moving. It's like an amazing magical energy is emanating from it.
遠さか。その杖何なんだ。呪いのアイテムか何かなのか。
はあ、そうね。ここまで来たら教えておかないとまず
Yes,
いわよね。
please fucking tell him.
あんまり話したくないんだけど、この杖の名前はカレイドステッキ。
What? The KALEIDOSTICK? This is Zelrech's too?
この箱同様、ゼルレッチが作り上げた魔術霊装で、契約した術者に
What?
莫大な魔力を供給するマジックブースタ
To
ー
the
みた
user
いな
that
ものなの。
contracts with it.
またゼルレッチか。ってことはその杖も第二魔法の応用なのか。
まあ、そうみたいなんだけど。
Kind of like that. She's not speaking clearly. So even Tosca doesn't know about this KALEIDOSTICK thing's true nature, but still.
ならなんであんなに危険物扱いしてたんだ。あ、いやすごい魔力だし、見てるとひたすらに嫌な予感がするから、呪い系であるのは明白だけど。
こいつには昔ひどい目に遭わされたの。
Did it?
それ以来決して起動させないように注意してきたんだけど、まずったな。さっき私の血をこぼしちゃったから目を覚ましたっぽいわ。
Oh, shed some blood. Oh god. Yeah, cutting the glass on the glass from the glasses. Shit.
ほら、タヌキネイリはそこまでよ。不良精霊。
Yo.
何？
Tosca glares at the stick giving off that dull red light. The KALEIDOSTICK flashes on and off as if giggling and... Oh my god. Yo.
見事ですリンさん。
What the fuck?
わずか6年でよくもそこまで子肉らしく成長しました。
6
ルビー
years.
ちゃん感激です。
Oh, it is Ruby. Your name is Ruby. You look like a Mario item. Wow. You met 6 years ago. So is Rain like...
Hi.
Somehow cheerful yet mischievous, adult yet girlish, the voice of a girl who'd look good in an apron resounded inside my head. Wait, what?
あんたは変わってないわね。6年も誇りかぶってたんだから少しは反省しても良さそうなのに。
Because I'm asking, like, did Rain, like, are they, like, saying that... I have to hear more, like, what her experience with this thing is, because I only know it from seeing Servant Caster Ilya from FGO use it. But... So I assumed that was a thing specifically from that series, but Rain, it's the KALEIDOSTICK, so it's one of Zarech's things. That's surprising. But also Rain has personal experience with it. And I wonder how that ties into that actual series as well. I don't know, I just have questions.
いえいえ、ご心配なく。私十分に反省いたしました。これからは持ち主が芋を引いて逃げ出すなんて半端な真似はいたしません。一度契約したが最後、持ち主が死ぬまでつきまとってご覧に入れます。
Until your death. The rumbling KALEIDOSTICK praises its high spirits and reliability. The words sound German, but the meaning come across as though clear Japanese. How strange. Magic.
全くもって不思議だ。
The words sound German. I guess that might explain why with Ilya, but I don't quite understand. Like Rin's past and why Ilya gets it.
俺には杖が喋っているように感じるんだが。
喋ってるのよ、正真正銘。これ、喋る杖なの。やだー、これは失礼いたしました。はじめまして、シローさん。私はカレイドステッキの機能、指針、気持ちなどを代弁する人工天然精霊、マジカルルビーと申します。
Magical Ruby.
どうぞ気安くルビーとお呼びください。
Alright, Ruby.
はあ、ご丁寧にどうも。
Now then, I'm often susceptible to the deception of a sweet voice, but this thing is dangerous, an unrivaled type of character, artificial and yet airheaded. The magical energy it's emitting is like poisonous radiation. In the first place, there's no honest person in this world with magical in their name.
気安くも何も、あんたに用なんて未来永劫ないわ。諦めてさっさと眠りなさい。さっき血を浴びせたのはただの偶然よ。仮に一生この箱の中に閉じ込められようと、あんたと契約する気なんて毛頭ないんだから。ではそのようにリンさんのオーダーは心得ております。
Yeah, contracts sound like trouble, especially magical contracts. Magical girl contracts, I guess. The KALEIDOSTICK shines as if smiling sweetly. What's this? Does it actually understand?
では交渉次第で即時解決といたしましょう。さあさあ、さっさと私と契約してくださいまし。
I don't like you looking at us.
お二人が苦境にいるというのに、私だけ安穏と眠るわけにはいきません。
I take that back. Not even in the slightest was such a conclusion reached in that conversation.
相変わらず受信機能ついてないわね、このバカ杖。
You stupid stick.
私は絶対に二度とあんたとは契約しないんだから。
Keyword again. Oof, Tosca turns her face away. Ah, rejected.
あ、いや、それより二度ってことはトサか。
私こいつと一度契約したことあるのよ。若さゆえの過ちってやつね。
Oh.
父さんが死んだ後、遺品を整理している時にこいつを見つけてさ。
What? That's
説明書
crazy.
もあったし、なんだろうって契約してみたら。
契約してみたらどうなったんだ。まさか体を乗っ取られたとか。
それがね、全然覚えてないの。
Don't remember.
覚えてない。
そう。気がつけば私は部屋に倒れていて、 杖は箱の中にしまわれていて、
Oh,
私の字であのバカ杖を
Okay.
二度と使わないことってメモがあっただけ。
freaky.
杖を使った直後から手放すまでの記憶がないってことか。それで他に実害は？
それがさっぱり。けどその日を境に友達がザラッと減ったの
Casual
よ。
friends decreased. Is that little Reen?
そりゃずっと優等生で通してたからみんな遠巻きではあったけど、なんか怖いものを見る目っていうかすごいものを見る目で逃げていったのよね。
What happened in those missing few hours? The only ones who know the truth are Tosca's friends at the time and this stick.
そうか。何にせよ関わらない方がいいってことだな。
Because that is without a doubt a cursed item.
嫌です。誤解です、シロウさん。リンさんのお友達が減ったのはリンさんご本人のせいであって私の責任ではありません。
誤解以前の問題だっての。潔白を主張するならあんたが私に何をしたのか、あの日何があったのかを明かしなさいよ。
何って単にリンさんが街に出て皆さんが集まる公園で
On
オン
stage?
ステージしただけですよ。80年代風味のアイドルっぽく、みんな今日は私のために集まってくれてありがとうみたいな。皆さんドン引きでしたけど
Her
リンさ
eyes.
んは終始笑顔で楽しそうでした。
Oh god. What's that? Compared to what I was imagining, that's rather pitiful mental trauma.
それは知ってる。逃げる子を捕まえて聞き出したから。問題はどうして私がそんなことをしたかっていうことよ。
それでしたら理由は明白です。リンさんはですね、私を使って
A Reen
歌
who
の
is
上
good
手い
at
リンさんに変
singing.
身したんです。はい、あの日のリンさんは可愛らしゅうございました。音楽の時間一番いいところでしゃっくりをして笑われたと落ち込んでいまして、遠坂はお歌も一番じゃなくちゃダメなんだからと泣きながら練習する姿に心を打たれた私は、ぜひこの面白い子で遊ぼう、もとい力になろうと思いまして。
Toy with her. I mean, becoming her strength.
そんなディティールはどうでもいいの。何よその歌のうまい私に変身したっていう世にも恐ろしいフレーズは。
ですから変身は変身です。私はカレイドステッキ、平行世界を旅するゼルレッチが作り上げた他に類を見ない愉快型魔術レー
Okay.
サー。その能力はプリズムトランスと
Prism
申しましょうか。
Trance.
使用者であるリンさんを他のリンさんのスキルにチェンジさせる悪夢のリリカルアイテムなのです。
Oh god. This Tosca with the skills of another Tosca. Wait, what? Ah,
じゃあ変身って本当に変
I
身
see.
なの？
Dabs.
さすが遠坂家投手今の説明でよくわかりましたね。ルビーちゃんびっくりです。本当はこのままうやむやにしたかったんですけどね。へへ。
The voice from the KALEIDOSTICK, no magical ruby, gave an image somewhat like a defeated smile. Stop dabbing! It keeps repeating itself, but its voice was just devastatingly cute.
いや、騙された。
Deceptively cute, I'm sure, yes.
なあ、遠坂。今のどういう意味なんだ？
だから変身よ。信じがたいけどこの杖カレイドステッキは所有者を変身させるアイテムなの。例えば私が美味しい紅茶を入れようとするけど私はうまく紅茶を入れられない。そんな時この杖を一振りすればあら不思議、私は平行世界にいるであろう紅茶入れの達人である遠坂凛の姿に
That's
なっ
pretty
て
cool.
美味しい紅茶を入れられるようになる。いえ、
Wow.
正しくはその技術だけを一時的に借り受けるということね。
Skills of another Reen who is good at that.
なるほど。必要な能力だけダウンロードする
Pretty
って
cool.
ことか。
ダウンロード？
は はい時代遅れのリンさんは売っちゃっておいて
The outdated
その
ring.
通りですシロー
Yes,
さん
download.
この世界のリンさんはアナクロですが平行世界にはハイテクなリンさん
An
がいるかもしれ
anachronism.
ない私はそのハイテクなリンさんの外装を取り出してきてこちらのリンさんに着せ替えるのです結果リンさんはわずか1秒足らずで電子博士になるわけでしてはい
へえ、そりゃ
Incredible. That means by calling out Tosca's various what ifs, she can become a specialist in anything?
ただし
No
これ
catch,
に
I'm
はい
sure.
くつかの決まり事がございまして
Okay.
モノマネはまず形から入るもの多元転身をした際リンさんにはその姿にふさわしい服装になっていただきますなのにこれがどうしてか皆さん揃って嫌がりましておかげで私のマスターは過去現在未来においてたった2人だけなん
And
です
future,
よ
only 2 masters. Magical Ruby sobs, hiding her tears with her kimono sleeve. Well, not really, but the kimono is a persistent image.
なんでそれぐらい別に嫌がることもないじゃないか。
まさかあんたはいですからふさわしいコスチュームを美味しい紅茶を入れたいのでしたらメイド服に水陸両用遠坂凛になりたいのならスクール水着をそして歌が上手くなりたいという可憐なあなたにこってこてなゴスロリップをご提供したのです
In other words, that's unmistakably a magical girl. There you go. We finally
ちな
got
みに
there.
変身の掛け声
Oh my
は
god.
当時一番流行っていて恥ずかしいものをチョイスいたしましたいやはや公園にいた皆さんはその時点で真っ青になっておりましたがこのバカツ私のお友達ネットワークがリセットされたのは
Oh
それ
no. The terrible truth is now revealed. An item that makes use of the second sorcery, the true identity of the magic stick that grants the wishes of young girls. It was truly a costume box for both the mind and body. Yeah, never before has it been so easy to spot the appearance of dark magic. True. Well, that's the reason. Well, that's the reason no one wants to make a contract.
とにかく今は他の方法を考えましょう
Holy shit.
気を取り直して気分を切り替えてうるさいのは完全に虫決め込んでひどいです私と契約しましょうよリンさん
Oh
もう
god.
登録は済ませたんですからあとは一言
No,
と
don't
言う
do
だ
it.
け
Don't do it.
いい完全に無視よエミヤくん第二魔法の霊装だろうがもう血で仮登録を済ませちゃったとか関係ないわそいつを手にさえ取らなければ時間切れでスイッチが落ちるからそれでさよならよこんな危険なもの箱の底で永久封印しとかないと
Wonder when Ruby said I'll only ever have two masters past, present, and future. If that refers to Zelrech and then Reen, or if it doesn't count Zelrech and it's Reen and it counts maybe like a, I guess whatever parallel world where I assume Ilya takes it since she wields it. I don't know.
そんななんて仕打ちでしょう私はただリンさんと正義のために戦いたいだけなのに
The stick cries in anguish. As Tosca said, it seems that if we keep ignoring it, the stick will go back to how it originally was.
にしてもちょっとかわいそうだな。登坂、外に出しておくぐらいはいいんじゃないのか。
And also, I feel an affinity with the phrase "fight for justice." Uh-oh.
甘いこのバカついのことよ
Uh-oh.
外に出しておいたらどんな手で契約を迫ってくるか
Don't release this cursed object, please.
それとも何ある日冬騎士に魔法少女を名乗る変質者が現れてもいいの
Oh god. Some weirdo calling herself a magical girl. Is that a roast to Ilya? That's a difficult question. Hey, I'm a guy. Honestly, between whether I want to see it or not want to see it, Jesus. And so.
しつこい。どこのキャッチセールスよ、あんたは。
Right?
いえいえ、リンさんの強情っぷりにはかないません。なんていうか、これだけサービスしているのにうんと言わないなんて、ルビーちゃん大弱りです。
Magical Ruby's voice echoes inside the locked room. Thanks to their quarrel steadily reaching its peak, the temperature in the chest was rising. Tosca's discomfort index, which ran high even during the best of times, had swelled like the size of the sun.
わかりました。
She
こう
mad.
なったら私、大奮発いたします。今なら一流魔法少女の証。お供のマスコットキャラも無料でご奉仕させていただきましょう。もうリンさんたら駆け引き上手なんですから。この
Can't fool me, it's Cubey inside that stick.
初めっから駆け引きなんてしてないっての。
God damn it. Tosca is screaming hysterically. I did not expect this. To see fucking Ruby here. Because I actually just learned the name of that stick. I've been playing through FGO the Shimosa pseudo singularity, and I think on one, and I've used her before, but in one of the parts I used Ilya, I guess Magical Girl Ilya using that. And I was questioning because there was one attack, I won't say because apparently it's a spoiler, but Ilya uses a certain weapon during one of the attacks. I think it's Buster Card on the second. And I think Cyclo Wave told me from my Patreon that the name is Ruby and that attack is a spoiler to Prisma Iliad, but that's all I know. Again, don't know if I'll ever see or read that series, but there you go. Crazy that I finally got to see it in Hollow Ataraxia of all places. I didn't expect. Tosca is screaming hysterically. Not good. I need to call for help as soon as possible. It's not to get out of the box, but to get away from this stick.
ところでシローさんはどのような性格パターンがお好みですか？
Personality pattern.
野生味あふれる小動物系、ちょっとおませな妖精系、乙女を導く上品な精霊系、
Like
変
you?
形合体巨大ロボット系。
Oh, I mean, that does sound great. Wow, you look extra HD right there.
などなど、さまざまなニーズにお答えしますが。
字でいいよ、字で。
Because it would be a pain. Even without creating a strange character, you're already a mischievous enough mascot. Magical Ruby raises her voice happily. Does she think I was praising her? If it wasn't obstinately repeating itself, I'd admit the voice itself was cute.
ほらほら、リンさん、シローさんもこう言っておりますし、もういろいろどうでもいいから契約しちゃいません？そうすればあんなクソじじい。もといゼルレッチ王の作った箱ぐらい簡単にこじ開けられますよ。死んでもいいや。そんなに契約したいのなら、さっきから親しそうに話しかけてる愛しのシローさんとしたら？
I hate
そう
this.
したいのは山々ですが、私は女性限定のレース
Oh,
フ
are
ァン
you?
です。採血してマスター登録も済んでいますし、ほら
Sexist.
私を助けると思ってですね。うるさい、助けてほしいのはこっちよ。ああ、もうただでさえ我慢の限界なのに。あ、そうですね。
Magical Girl Reen. Magical Girl Reen. Let's go.
あんまり素直じゃないとおもらししちゃいますよ。
What the what? In an instant, the temperature inside the box dropped into the negatives.
そうそうと申しましょうか。
What the
人
fuck?
体においては当然であり、避けられない仕組みのことです。でもしょうがないですよね。シローさんがやってくる前から数えると、もう
Jesus.
4時間も我慢してるんですから。
Tosca's trembling all over. And now for the violence. I'm only 1 second away from terrible violence. Surely. Oh god. Oh god.
そうよ、その通りよ。どうせそういうオチよ。荷物を整理する前にお茶なんか飲む私が悪かったのよ。
Shiro. Or perhaps.
でも、
Oh
一人
god.
じゃ死なないわ。いいえ、むしろさよなら人類。 そんなことになったら地球ごとあんたを破壊してやるから
We're at the Battle of Kamlan or some shit. What the fuck? Oh god.
はい、そういうわけで歯を食いしばるがいいわ、エミヤくん。
Something like that. It's easy to imagine. Tosca is feeling ashamed in her awkwardness. I'm the one who should be ashamed here. I understand those feelings so much that it hurts. At times like these, a more outgoing and cheerful kind of guy would be able to pass this off as nothing.
すまん、遠坂。俺気が利かなくて。
I made it as sincere as I could. If Tosca was embarrassed back there, I should be even more
単
embarrassed.
純に時間のことしか考えていなかった。いや、こんな話はここまでにして、今は出ることだけ考える。
Yeah, come on.
見てろ、こんな箱さっさと抜け出して
Fucking
やる。
Ruby. This was the best I could do to support her. I might end up getting self-conscious, but it's several times better than awkwardly trying to gloss things over.
うん、そうよね。私もちょっと気にしすぎてた。
俺は鈍感だからな。それぐらいでちょうどいいよ。
そうでもないわ。ちょっとだけ見直した。
そっか、よかった。
I finally relax. Probably because the tension surrounding Tosca has calmed down. But then, against my better judgments,
でも、そういうことなら言ってくれればよかったのに。俺、おまるの一つや二つぐらい投
oh
影したぞ。
my god, Shiro. You did not just suggest that. As usual, I've dug my own grave. Oh my god. A star soars by. It's not a metaphor. I seriously saw a star just now.
遠坂、
And
ステッキ持ってる。
oh god.
身近に手頃なのがあったからつい。
Uh-oh.
まさに計算通りです。
Keikaku.
思わずドンキで突っ込まずにはいられない見事なボケ体質でしたよ、シロー
Foiled again.
さん。それでこそリンさんにふさわしい相方で
True. Uh-oh.
す。こんな
Uh-oh.
冗談みたいなことで
Oh god.
無駄です。契約に必要な手
Oh God.
順はすべて整いました。血液によるマスター認証、接触による使用の契約、そして私を起動させるためのエネルギー、確かに頂戴いたしました。
Ruby, you son of a bitch.
あ、領収書は上様でお願いします。
Receipt. The devil's stick is sparkling. But energy. Tosca didn't give it anything, right?
ふざけないで。私は魔力なんか送ってない。カレイドステッキ起動に必要なものは魔力などではありません。
Like emotions or something? Emotional energy?
必要なものはラブ。それも同感な一中の男性に対する素
Wow.
直になれないスーパー乙女力なのですよ。
Love directed toward a man's insensitive heart. How specific, but I guess it works.
何それ。もう死にたい。
Not being able to be honest, it all came back down to that. Poor Rin, this has been absolute hell for her.
負けるな、遠坂。つうか、俺に任せろ。
In that case, I'll do it with brute force. I'll take the stick from Tosca's hand.
そうはいきません。カレイドビーム。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kaleido beam? Oh god, what are you doing? What the hell?
もう何でもありだ、こいつ。
What in tarnation? Oh Jesus. The rough wind brushes my cheeks. How much time passed after that? Or rather, just how far have I traveled from my hometown? What the fuck's going on? At the end of a gap of many months and years, I awake in an unknown world. How lonely. It's like I'm a lone machine that was sent off to the frontier, just a drone. A wasteland as far as the eye can see. It's clear that this isn't Earth, but some unknown star on which I'm standing alone. How should I put it? this ridiculous space, even my sense of reason is reaching its limit.
夢のマジカル星にようこそ。
What? Look at what? What?
歓迎いたしますわ、シローさん。
What is going on? Why is the bottom of you a cross? The mysterious object makes a racket. Now that I'm here, I finally come to understand Tosca's feelings. And I better understand how to deal with that thing. Explain the alien called Magical Ruby. At the heart of it, it's never finished a conversation in its entire life.
OK。なんでもありだもんな、お前は。
Anything.
で、どこだよ、ここ。
ですからマジカル星です。
The magical
正義を
star.
愛する方たちの最果ての地
What?
のように見えて、カレイドステッキの内部だったりします。
Those who love justice.
要するに、マジカルルビーの心象風景ってことか。
はい、さすがシローさん。こと結界に関しては理解が早くていらっしゃる。
Oh, yeah, he's familiar with something like this. This is terrible. There must be a bargain sale on reality marvels.
俺も人のことは言えないけど、殺風景だな。友達いないだろう、あんた。
Just empty.
ストライク。
Yeah, there's nothing here. It's just a complete wasteland. Like Unlimited Blade Works is pretty barren too. I mean, it's full of all the swords, the unlimited blades, and you know the gears in the sky of the machine like Shiro. But this is just nothing.
釣れないです。あなたとは響き合うものがあるからお招きしたのに。
響き合うもの
That resonate with you. I tried to make the question sound as cold as possible.
そんな、もう分かってるくせに。シローさんは正義の味方で、私は正義の魔法少女。
Seigi no Maho Shoujo, a magical girl of justice.
ほら、共に正義を愛するものなのです。
Okay.
というわけで、これからは協力して、あの堕落しきった
Oh
伝
God.
説悪魔、東坂凛さんをですね、正義の魔法少女としてプロデュースしちゃいましょう。
There's no exit anywhere? However, this ridiculous world shouldn't last forever either. I think it's got perhaps a minute left. Oh.
そこ、キョロキョロしないでください。いいですか？私は世のため人のために言っているんです。何も趣味私欲で凛さんに無理強いしているわけではありません。
Dude, how did this all happen? We fell into a box. How did this happen? God damn it.
先ほども言いましたが、
This is wild.
私の根底に刻まれた命令は愛と正義なんですから。
Love and justice. I'm not suspicious. The out-of-place artifact proudly puffs out its chest.
なあ、それを言うならラブ&ピースじゃないのか。
はい、その通りです。やっぱり人間、最後は愛が勝ちますから。あー、ラブ&パワー。なんて独善的な響きでしょう。我ながら素晴らしい存在意義だと思います。
It's being serious. Something should be done about this ceiling designation class hazardous item.
そんなわけなんで、人々の平和のため、リンさんには私の代わりに愛と正義の伝道師になっていただきたいのです。
We got that.
私は所詮寂しいマジックアイテム。どんなに力があっても人が使ってくれないと何もできませんからね。それにシローさんもリンさんの普段の行いはどうかと思うでしょ。リンさんはもうちょっとあの有り余るコメディ才能を皆さんの役に立てるべきなんです。
その意見にはちょっと共感したいけど。
As I thought, I shouldn't trust it. I mean, it let its true intentions slip out. Not sure whether Zelrech realized how bad this thing was and hastily added it as a feature, or whether it's because we're talking via telepathy, but Ruby can't conceal her motives. I can hear them perfectly through the brackets. That's a good question, if Zelrech intentionally added that due to Ruby's nature. Well, that's a good
い
thing.
い加減時間もありません。共に正義を愛する同志として答えを聞かせてくださいまし。ルビーちゃん、 シローさんは仲間になってくれると信じています。
Why does Ruby need Shiro to agree to this?
わかった。仮になんだ、その愛と正義、それが本当だとしてもだ。なあルビー、お前にとって正義ってどんなもの？
Now we're gonna discuss justice.
はい、そうですね。世の中を等しく、私にとって面白おかしくすることでしょうか。
Things that are interesting and funny.
じゃあルビーにとって悪って何？
あはは、やだなシローさん。そんなの私に逆らうものが悪に決まってるじゃないですか。
Oh. Oh. This thing actually thinks it's okay to not keep that sort of statement to itself?
話はここまでだ、この悪魔。
You demon!
遠坂を返せ。元の世界に戻せ。お前の遊びに付き合っていられるか。
そんな正義の味方同士、シローさんとは仲良くやれると思ったのに。ですがもう手遅れです。今リンさんには強制的に正義の素晴らしさを理解してもらっていますし、契約もあと数秒で完了です。
Please reset.
ああ、言っときますが契約解除はできませんよ。私の契約はほとんど呪いだってゼルレッジ王のお墨付きですから。
Bastard, if the circumstances become bad, you'll just revoke it. But don't underestimate me. I haven't been getting caught up in strange situations like this just for show. Yo. I slam my hands onto the ground and look up toward the sky with all my might. When you're in a nightmare, the quickest and easiest way to deal with it isn't to escape from the world. It's deciding to annihilate yourself. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. I'm pulled back from the nightmare. Tosca was, as expected, still enduring. I grabbed the stick from Tosca's hands, or not? The KALEIDOSTICK flashes.
契約完了です。
God damn it.
くそ、間に合わなかったか。
No.
いいえ、何の問題もないわ、エミヤ君。
Oh god.
マジカルルビーは正義の精霊。彼女の行動に間違いはみじんもないわ。
I don't like your eyes.
私は正義の魔法少女。私の行動に正解は一つもないわ。
Oh Jesus. What is going on?
逆らう悪党には反撃さえ許さない。
何が呪いだ。ただの先導じゃねえか、バカ精霊。だもう離せ。いいからその杖をこっちにパスしろ、父さんが。
So I can smash it into tiny pieces with my knees.
落ち着くわ、エミヤ君。心配する必要はまるでないわ。浅はかだったのは私たちの方だわ。いいじゃん、魔法少女。愛と正義のために戦うのに何を恥ずかしがる必要があるわ。
眠れ、悪夢だ。俺が言うのもなんだけど、きっとそれは恥ずかしい。
困ったエミヤ君ね。まだカレイドステッキの素晴らしさを理解できないなんて。やっぱり正義だけ信じてるやつじゃダメっつうか。
This is actual horror at this point.
でも安心して、私は見捨てたりしないから。シロは私の大切な仲間だもの。これから大好きな先輩に振られちゃったり、魔法界からライバルのお金持ちお嬢様とか転校してくるけど、二人で苦難を乗り越えていくんだから。
It's no use. I can't stop this catastrophe. I want to escape as soon as possible. Not from the box, but from Tosaka.
さあ、行くわよ、シロ。コンタクト
Oh
フ
God.
ルオープン。境界回廊最大展開。ディシュピーゲンフォームブルトスティッツムトランスポート。
Okay. Well, whatever. Let's get out of the box.
マイステビーン。F ナングです。カレイドスコープスガッター。
Lots of German. Box escape magic. Oh god. Oh goodness. Yo.
お待たせ。魔法少女カレイドルビー。ここに
Oh my god. Wait, she's a cat girl? What the fuck? Lots of red, love it. Wow. It's not bad.
どうシェロ初めての変身にしては上出来でしょ。
そうだな。上出来というよりは衝撃だけど。ところで、その変な呼び方。
Calling me, I stopped mid-sentence. I recalled the indescribable sensation of my own body being out of place. Like the time Ilya was playing a prank and my limbs became like a stuffed toys.
何って変身した時の名前でしょ。魔法少女にはお約束のヒロインの相棒じゃない。
See? Kaleido Ruby points a finger in my direction. Poor Shiro. Poor Shiro.
どういうことだよこれ。
いえ、どうしても何もきちんと確認を取ったじゃないですか。どんなマスコットタイプがいいかと。あ、ちなみに名称はもう一人のマスターが使っていたのを流用させていただきましたので、あしからず。
Taken by another master. Wait, name you had before.
お供のマスコットってお前のことじゃなかったのか。
What was her name before?
嫌ですよ、シロさん。私が誰かの下につくなんてあると思います？
Wait. Is this illusion? I just realized when no. This is this illusion. Oh my god. It was truly a stunning self-analysis.
さあ、そうと決まればこんな箱をさっさと抜け出しちゃわないとね。外では私たちの活躍が待ってるんだから。
Oh my
一
god.
刻も早く太陽よりも強く
Strawberry
世界中
bloodstained
の困った
love.
子供たちにストロベリーな血濡れの愛を。その通りです、マイマスター。次週新番組魔法少女カレイドルビー
Episode
第1
1.
話焼き尽くせバーニングドラッグ死闘ゴールデンクレセント上空 3000 メートルにスカーレットスカット発射ですよ。
Oh no. This is a title on the verge of brain death. Oh god. A maelstrom of magical energy converges. Enough to fill this cramped yet limitless magic box. It condenses into the kaleidostic in an instant.
開けシュバインオーグ
Schweinorg.
我は我の望む場所へ我は我の望む方。
Is this the image Zelrach had in mind when he made this fucking stick?
せーの
Cat girls, then justice and love. I guess he made it.
素敵です、マイマスター。やりました。一人目赤い方をゲットです。
I managed to get a red one. Oh god. The lid that should not be able to be opened by any means from the inside opens. The blinding light and the vast amount of magical energy from earlier have completely vanished. That moment isn't something that can be perceived naturally. The boundary between the inside and outside of the box, the single moment in which we return to normal time from that which was nonsensical.
ありがとうございました。シローさんのおかげでようやく私も作られた意味を果たせそうです。
And like that, I'm thanked.
そりゃどうも。で、遠坂、本当にどうなるんだよ。
ご心配には及びません。契約がなされた以上、私はこれで引っ込みますから。以後は私がこのように現れることもありませんし、
Persuasion,
契約時に
brainwashing.
おける洗脳も外に出ればきれいさっぱり抜け落ちます。
じゃあお前は。
はい、これでお別れです。あとはカレイドステッキとしてお二人の活躍を魚にさせていただきます。それではお元気で。シローさんもリンさんとお幸せに。
Okay. Thank you, Ruby.
ああ。
Magical Ruby's presence is fading. Maybe it wasn't so bad after all. Maybe not. The artificial spirit that had put us through so much is fading away unceremoniously.
ところで、カレイドルビーだった頃の記憶は遠坂には。
はい、今回はバッチリ残しておきました。
Great. Truly, it's like a demon to the end. It's just its nature, I guess. We tumbled down onto the soft carpet. What a fucking adventure that was. Jesus Christ. that might be the best. I think at this point, before I was like, this has to be the best one in the game, dude. That is ridiculous and amazing. The air is refreshingly pleasant. Truly a lot has happened, but we finally come back to the outside world. Nope, it just got better. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. He managed to come back, but Issei and Mitsuzuri are right in front of us.
よう、そっか、日曜日だもんな。あ、先に上がってたぞ。
There's no reply. Rather, there's no reaction at all. They just keep staring behind me. She's stuck on.
はーい、お待たせみんな。愛と正義の執行者、カレイドルビーのプリズムメイクが始まるわ。よ。
Uh-oh. I see. So that's how it is. Any explanation for that would be useless. If there were 100 people here, 100 people's eyes would be popping. That was unmistakably a magical girl.
あれ？ああ。
Oh god. With the persuasion brainwashing removed, Tosca had regained the ability to think properly, and was trembling. Her behavior just now mixed with her current appearance and the recollection of that unpleasant experience.
いいわよ。笑ってよ。
Just do it.
なんだよ、東坂それは。
Still holding the kaleidostick.
さすがね、綾子。
No mercy.
容赦なしか。
東坂。
So you get the outright roast from Mitsuzuri, and then just the quiet shame from Issei.
何
Oh
よ。
god.
あなたも笑いたかったら笑えば？むしろ笑って。
It's even worse than that.
それは文化祭の出し物か？
Oh.
だが生徒会は三映画演劇をやるという許可申請を受けていない。
Yes, of course, a play. Issei was calm as always. Always nice to people, and today even nice to Tosaka.
いい、
Oh.
かわいいよ東坂。それ最高。文化祭にそんな超目玉の出し物用意してくれたなんて、祭日冥利に尽きるね。
Despite being a close friend, Mitsuzuri was laughing so hard she was having trouble breathing.
え？文化祭？
To be honest, that excuse saves you here.
そうか。そのために集まったからな。
Of course. A small mercy, yeah, exactly. It seems we were able to narrowly avoid the Toscarine is a magical girl theory.
エ
Just
ミヤと
narrowly.
二人っきりで一生合わせというのは後で追求するとしてた。
Hey man, don't hate.
その小さな箱から人間二人が出てくるとは大
Yes,
した手品じゃないか。
Yes. I'm amazed Issei's eyes brighten up. He may be on bad terms with Tosca, but Issei praises the feat for what it is, Good guy, good guy.
いや、こんな奇策でミスホムラハラ3年連続ゲットを狙うなんて、私は予想もしなかったよ。ああ、もうかわいいな。すごくかわいい。
ええ、毎年同じように優勝してたんじゃ面白みないものね。
うん。これまで貴様のことを猫かぶりだのメギツネだの希望しておったが謝らねばな。
I like how this is what gets him to apologize.
文化祭を盛り上げるため優等生のイメージを自ら打ち捨ててくれようとは、その挑戦的な姿勢、敵ながら遠坂だ。
That is very true. Respect. I'd respect it too.
今年は面白くなりそうだね。この半年で
And now
マ
she
ト
has
が
to wear
人気を
this.
広げてきてるし、大盤狂わせもあるかもな。
Starts crying.
さくらってそんなに人気あるのか？
お、聞き捨てならないね。エミヤは東坂とマトウのどっちの味方だい？
マトは大事な後輩だからね。中立な立場の私としては遠坂ばかりをひいきできないよ。正々堂々とエミヤの好みをマトにも教えてやらないとな。でもまあどんなに頑張っても難しいか。何しろ魔法少女だもんね。魔法少女いいな。私もなってみたいな。
The bad times for my heart continue. Oh, that is an image right there. Mitsuzuri laughs and Issei continues heaping on the praise. In the end, unable to get changed until the two of them went home, Tosca had to deal with the arrangements for the cultural festival as Kaleido Ruby. Naturally, in the flow of that discussion, she became obligated to participate in the Miss Homurahara contest looking like that.
二人ともようやく帰ってくれたか。
All's well that ends well.
さて、これで箱を巡るトラブルは
Close that fucking box right now. I'm clearing off the table for Tosca, who hasn't moved for quite a while.
おーい、トサカ、いいじゃんか。全部解決したんだから。それより箱の中で我慢。
Also, now we know that Ruby is the one that, in using Ruby to hold it up, you know, it's sliding off, and it kind of, I don't know, it kind of implied that Ruby had a hand in getting them both stuck in there.
恨むから、とにかく恨むから、全部シローのせいだから。
Yeah. Nothing was settled at all. Despite escaping the box and finally getting free of Issei and Mitsuzuri, Tosca is still trembling. I'm worried. Was it really that hard for her after all?
けど、全部が俺のせいっていうのは違うぞ。俺だってマジカルルビーから遠坂を助けようと努力したんだから。
いいでしょ。それぐらい言わせてよ。
Give her something. Never humiliate a girl. Just let her have that.
そもそもね、シローがバカなこと言わなければバカ杖を手に取ることもなかったんだから。このバカコンビ、ダブルマスコット。ああ、もうあんなのと契約して私の人生めちゃくちゃよ。
So that's how it was. The greatest victim was surely Tosaka. Yeah. I, who couldn't help her even though I was by her side, should at least let her use me as an outlet and properly listen to her complaints. There you go.
ごめん。もっと俺がしっかりしてればこんなことにはならなかったもんな。まあ、これからは杖との契約を解除する方法を一緒に探すよ。
I clasp her hands.
それより遠坂、お前トイレ行かなくていいのか？
See, you look like you're in pain and you haven't been trembling for a while. Oh, Jesus. Back in the box. Immediately boxes him up. Jesus. No pun. Oh, God. No way, dude. I take a magnificent fall. She clocked him into the fucking box. Back inside the box again. I close my eyes as I hit the back of my head with a thud once more, and somehow I bumped into something soft. No way, dude. No fucking way. Shut the fuck up. Just now, that was undoubtedly a person's voice. While thinking that nobody could be here anymore, the back of my mind tells me that the rules concepts of time aren't known to this box. I just accept that. Assaulted by a bad feeling, I timidly turned around. What?
あなた、どなたですの?
What the fuck is Luvia doing here? Right there is the figure of an unknown lady dressed in blue holding the Kaleidostick. Wait, Ruby, you're back? The storm continues. The trouble surrounding the box has not yet ended. What? And it just... what? You can't just... You... God damn it. Dude, this might have been the craziest part of Hollow Ataraxia yet, man. That was the craziest shit ever, dude. Oh my god. Dude. That was the craziest shit in this entire game. Along with the Sakura one we just did. And then Karin's weird, like... I don't know what the fuck was going on there. This was the craziest part, man. I don't even know what to say. That was insanity. Jesus Christ, dude. I guess I'm gonna leave it at that. That's it. Oh god. Oh, and I just want to confirm this real quick. Collection. Yeah, there it is. Chupanika Assassination Note. Other. Ilya's Revenge Notebook includes the plans to assassinate Shiro. Oh, right, this is Ilya's one. Aha. Got it. And Sakura just had her own. Yes. Got it. Alright, well, that's it. That was incredible. Finally got to see Ruby. After only, like, adjacently kind of understanding what the hell it was, now I finally see. And boy am I disturbed, as I was watching Madoka Magica. Not very surprising, but disturbing all the same. And that ending was horrifying, what the hell? Fell into the box again. Then it was Luvia. And it looked like Ruby was back, because the Kaleidostick flapped. That was just horror. This, along with being the craziest, this part was just full of horror. Like, it was just scary. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's it. Peace.